Carthage Bulldog football is on the air. A portion of our live broadcast is made possible by Panola Dental, Energy, Panola College, House AC and Electric, 323 Plumbing, U-Well, Juicy's, Pentel Safety, Red Oak Insurance, Farmers State Bank, and Hope Community Medicine. There is nothing more exciting in East Texas than high school football. Making this broadcast possible include MaxFlow Chemicals, Kane Hardware, Carthage Dental Center, Carthage Eye Associates, Prosperity Bank, Kelly's Collision, Carthage Tire Company, Garrett's Wrecker Service, the First State Bank and Trust Company, Hudson Financial, Tate Barber State Farm Insurance, as well as Pippin Motor Company. The Carthage Bulldogs presently have 10 state championship victories. Will the 2025 football season add another? Thanks to these sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Panola Processing, The Hobby Horse, Graves Tire Service, Carthage Independent School District, XL Ford, Texas Tea Room, Carthage Furniture, the Carthage Flower Shop, Bauer Furniture Company, Anytime Fitness, and East Texas Sky Dive. Tonight, Larry Allen and Mark Harris will provide all of the action. This reminder, you can watch tonight's game free on EastTexasToday.com. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup right after this message.
How could your life look different? More time for what you love, work you enjoy, better pay? Reimagine your future with Panola College. At Panola, you can study your way online or in person in Carthage Center or Marshall. Choose career-ready programs and transfer degrees, plus workforce training. Finish faster with our new accelerated programs using 8 and 16-week courses. And for eligible graduates in Panola and Shelby counties, the Panola College Promise will cover your tuition and fees for up to 3 years. So what's next for you? Visit Panola.edu today.
Now here's Larry Allen with tonight's starting lineup. Larry?
All right, thank you very much, Jerry Hansen. We are coming to you live from the Jasper High School Stadium. To be more precise, the roof of the press box at Jasper High School Stadium. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Brought to you by Generations Concrete. Generations Concrete is committed to providing top-notch concrete solutions in the East Texas area. Generations Concrete with the starting lineup. Let's start with the offense for the Bulldogs, and we'll start with the defense with the offensive line. In the middle at center is Cooper Walters. Walters, a 6'1", 280-pound junior. Right guard is Tyler Ortego. Ortego, 6'2", 240-pound senior. Left guard is Jeremiah Jones, 5'10", 240-pound senior. Right guard is Carson Carter, 6'1", 230-pound senior. And the left tackle is 6'4", 330-pound sophomore Vernon Pittman. So, again, it's Walters in the middle. Ortego and Jones are the guards. Carter and Pittman, the tackles. We'll return with the backfield right after this.
Hey, this is Dr. Brent Stevens from Panola Dental. We've just opened our practice and have some great new patient offers. At Panola Dental, we specialize in family and cosmetic dentistry, including dental implants, orthodontics, and oral surgery. I've been serving the dental community in East Texas for more than 26 years. My staff and I are looking forward to serving you and your family. We are located at 4188 Northwest Loop on the corner of Easy Street and Carthage. Call 903-508-5762 today.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
All right, we're back here again at the Jasper High School football stadium on the roof of the press box, and I don't know how much of the PA announcer you can hear at home, but boy, we're getting it loud and clear here. Nothing we can do about it. The quarterback for the Bulldogs is Jed Surratt, 6'1", 175-pound senior, completed 45 passes this year out of 68 attempts for 527 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. And he'll be backed up by Kason Burchett, a senior. The fullback, now the depth chart here says it's going to be Cade Ross, but he will not be playing tonight. It's going to be Jackson Smith, 5'8", 205-pound sophomore. At tailback is K.J. Edwards, 5'10", 185-pound senior, 40 carries for 393 yards, averaging just under 10 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. He also has 9 receptions for 45 yards. He'll be assisted in the backfield. Sometimes we'll see both of these young men in there at one time by Benny Smith, 5'9", 200-pound senior, 38 carries, 237 yards, 6.2 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. K.J. Edwards and Benny Smith were the co-MVPs offensively for the Bulldogs last week in their victory at home. We'll be back to take a look at the wideouts and the tight ends right after this.
From the oil field to the football field, excellence starts with hard work, precision, and heart. At U-Weld, we fabricate quality assets for the upstream, midstream, and downstream sectors. And we know greatness is built, not born. That's why we're proud to support the Carthage Bulldogs in their quest for an unbelievable 11th state championship. You've got the grit, the grind, and the whole town behind you. Let's go get what's ours. Find us on the web at www.uweldusa.com.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
All right, let's take a look at the receivers. We'll start with Jaden Jeffers. There were 2 players for the Bulldogs hurt last week who did not come back into the ball game. One is starting tonight, that's Jaden Jeffers, and the other one, Jaden Lewis, is out for quite some time, maybe 10 games perhaps for the season. We'll have to wait and see. Jeffers, 9.9 yards per catch this year, 7 receptions for 69 yards. He's 6'1", 195 pounds, and a junior. Leading receiver on the team is J.D. Edwards, 5'10", 150, a sophomore, 11 receptions, 205 yards, averaging just under 19 yards per catch. Bryson Price had a great week last week, 4 receptions. He has 7 receptions for the year for 92 yards, 5'11", 155-pound junior. Carson Crawford will be the X-receiver, 7 receptions for 57 yards, 6'2", 215-pound senior. And he'll be backed up by Jackson Pace, 6'1", 170-pound junior. So, again, the tight end is Jaden Jeffress. We may see Aiden Bagley in there as a reserve at the tight end position. And the wideouts would include J.D. Edwards, Bryson Price, and Carson Crawford. Back with the backfield, we'll start with the defense. We'll go to the defense right after this.
Since 1981, Red Oak Insurance is your Panola County Germania agency. Your visit is welcome anytime the office is open at 1410 West Panola. But because Red Oak agents put customer service first, you'll find their cell phone numbers on their business cards. Whether you live in town, have a 100-acre farm, or just built your dream barn dominium, Red Oak Insurance Agency tailors insurance for all 3. Ask around. May God watch over you on your next journey. Red Oak Insurance Agency.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choosing the right healthcare provider can be a difficult task. Hope Community Medicine is here for you. Whether you need medical, OBGYN, or behavioral health services, it is our mission to provide access to high-quality healthcare regardless of your ability to pay. With 5 convenient locations in Carthage, Tenaha, Center, and St. Augustine to better serve your family. Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive line for the Bulldogs. At strong end is Caleb Smith, 6'1", 230-pound junior. The rush end was the defensive MVP last week. 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 quarterback pressures. The rush end is Z Purley. Purley, a 5'11", 200-pound senior. At tackle is Zay Owens, 5'9", 190-pound senior. And the nose is Andrick Kendall. Kendall, a 6'1", 210-pound sophomore. So again, that defensive line, Smith and Purley are the ends, Kendall and Owens in the middle. We'll have the linebackers right after this.
Maxflow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, Maxflow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. Maxflow Chemicals of Texas. Starting a new project? Kane Hardware and Lumber is right in your neighborhood, ready to help, because do it yourself doesn't mean do it alone. Locally managed and operated, they know your name. Walk in and they treat you like family. There to celebrate life's biggest moments right alongside you. From your first home to your first grandbaby. They're all about relationships and community, not transactions. That's what makes them locally strong. Stop in at Kane Hardware and Lumber today, 224 South Shelby. Why would you shop anywhere else?
Transform your smile at Carthage Dental Center. Our experienced team of Dr. Fowler, Dr. J, and Dr. Perry offer comprehensive dental care from cosmetic dentistry, implants, crowns, and dentures to routine checkups and advanced procedures, all in a friendly and welcoming environment.
We are now accepting new patients, most PPO, insurance, Medicaid, and cash patients. Enjoy a bright, healthy smile with cutting-edge technology. Call now to book an appointment, 903-693-8500.
All right, let's take a look at the linebackers now for the Bulldogs. Defensive coordinator Darren Preston in his 14th season. The Sam backer, Jace Harris, and what a young man he is. He's not only starts on defense, but you'll recall he was the special teams MVP last week from that 66-yard kickoff return that he made late in the first half. Harris is just a sophomore, 5'9", 165 pounds. In the middle is DeQuivius Beck, the MVP of the Class 4A Division II state championship game, 6'1", 215-pound senior. Again, that's DeQuivius Beck. And the wheelbacker is Carson Crawford. Crawford is 6'3", 215-pound senior. And because of some injuries, he is going both ways. So again, it's going to be Harris and Crawford, the outside linebackers, and the inside backer is DeQuivius Beck. We'll have the secondary for you right after this.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
At Carthage Eye Associates, quality care is more than just a promise, it's a hometown tradition. We're proud to have Dr. Elise Tibbs on our team, a Carthage Bulldog through and through. Voted best of Panola County by our community, Dr. Tibbs is passionate about giving back by offering personalized, attentive eye care for every member of your family. Whether you're due for an annual exam, needing new glasses, or simply want trusted care close to home, we've got you covered. Call 903-693-7745 to schedule an appointment or go to CarthageEyeAssociates.com. Carthage Eye Associates, eye care the way it should be.
In Carthage, Friday nights mean football and cheering on our Bulldogs, but it goes beyond the stadium. At Prosperity Bank, we celebrate the spirit of Carthage ISD, the spirit of excellence in the classroom, character in the community, and teamwork on the field that shapes our future leaders. Whether you're cheering under the lights or helping a student chase their dreams, we are proud to serve you with a wide range of financial products and services. At Prosperity Bank, you can bank with confidence in Carthage. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
All right, we're back here at Jasper High School, and to sort of set the scene for you, this football stadium is on the high school campus. It is just south of the baseball field and sort of east of the softball field. It does have artificial turf. There are alternating light and dark 5-yard strips of green grass out there in the artificial turf. The numbers on the field are white outlined in maroon because their colors include maroon. Both end zones have a maroon background, and in the north end zone, Jasper spelled out in white, and the south end zone, Bulldog spelled out in white. There is an 8-lane track between the field and the stands. All right, and the field does run north and south. Let's take a look at the secondary for the Bulldogs. One corner is Trey Gantz, 6 foot, 165-pound junior. The other corner normally would be Jaden Lewis. He has a broken collarbone. We're not for sure how long he's going to be out. It appears that he's going to have surgery. Murray Shepard will step in for him for now, 6 foot, 160-pound senior. The free safety is J.D. Edwards, a two-way starter. He also starts at wideout, 5'11", and 160-pound sophomore. And the strong safety is Tylin Williams. Williams, a 5'8", 165-pound senior. Incidentally, the kick returners for the Bulldogs are Tylin Williams and Bryson Price. The kicker is Christian Monreal, and the short snapper is Lucas McDaniel, a 5'7", 140-pound sophomore. All right, we'll return to Jasper High School right after this break.
Carthage Tire Company has opened its new location at 1083 Hills Lake Road, just off the loop here in Carthage. We carry a wide range of tires, from lawnmower tires to construction and forestry tires. We also provide oil changes, brake and suspension work, AC and Freon on passenger and commercial vehicles, farm and heavy equipment. 24/7 roadside service also available. Stop by Carthage Tire or give us a call at 903-265-3294 for all your tire and auto needs. Ready and willing to provide in quality service, we are Carthage Tire Company.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone. Call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this, and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, the introduction to officials brought to you by the City of Carthage. The City of Carthage, the best little town in East Texas, gas capital of the world, home to the 10-time state football championship team, the Carthage Bulldogs. At home, it's very easy for us to get the officials' names. Many places we're on the road, it's easy. But here, I had no idea where they were before the ball game, and they came out late. And so I do not have the officials. I don't even know which chapter they are from. All right, I tell you what, we're going to take another break and come back and talk a little bit about the Jasper Bulldogs and give it to Mark Harris right after this.
Do you understand your current insurance coverage? Are you covered for all the things you need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
Nobody does it better than the 10-time state champion Carthage Bulldogs and your friends here at Pippin Motor Company. Whether it's a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or pre-owned vehicle, Pippin has you covered. Serving this community for 75 years, we do it better. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Good luck to the Carthage Bulldogs chasing state championship number 11.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with your State Farm homeowners insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Agent Tate Barber, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can help you make sure you get the discount you deserve. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Agent Tate Barber, at 903-693-7555 or stop by my office, 1502 West Panola, directly across the street from McDonald's, to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
All right, we come back here to Jasper. Jasper is a 4A Division II school. They're in District 9, which includes Hampshire, Fannett, Cleveland, Tarkington, Shepherd, Silsbee, and West Orange Stark. They have a record of 1-3. They lost 49-7 to Chapel Hill to start the season, so a big loss there. Defeated Palestine 21-8. They lost to Lumberton 31-28, so only a 3-point loss there. And then last week they played a 5A Division I school, Beaumont United, and lost 14-0. So they are 1-3, but the Lumberton loss was only 3 points, and they played a 5A Division I school fairly tough last week. Okay, here's Mark Harris.
I tell you what, Larry, this is another dogfight. It's our third win of the year, and, you know, we won the other 2 dogfights, and I hope we win tonight. We are in Jasper, Texas. Jasper is a kind of a timber community. As you look out in front of us, we're on top of a press box. We're looking at 40-year-old pine trees, and to our left the same thing, and to the right is where they've replanted, and so this is timber country we're in. Jasper, in the old days when I was coming up, they were a powerhouse down in this part of the state, in the southeast part. They've been years, they've had really good teams, and then they've had years not good teams. But tonight, the Carthage Bulldogs, we have to hold on to the ball. Everybody we play now is after us. We are the Dallas Cowboys of 4A right now, and everybody wants to knock us off. So they're going to play better than they usually play. We have to play good, solid football. Of course, KJ's going to get loose somewhere tonight. He's done it in just about every ball game, and I don't think there's been a team yet that's held him down. And then we've got Benny. Benny's the baller, the bowling ball going through the middle. And they cannot bring him down late in the ball games. He has got fresh legs at that time. And then Jet has got to get his arm stronger, which last week it showed a lot of signs that he is. He's been throwing the ball good over the middle on a play action and stuff, but we've yet to air one out. Jace Harris now, which ran the kickoff back last year, is going to be in the ball game tonight at receiver, and he's got the speed, and we will probably test out Jet's arm somewhere during the ball game. There's not that many people from Carthage here tonight because they're all home listed, the ones that did not come. So we're going to give it to you the best we can. We'll be back after this.
It's tailgate time in East Texas, and where do you go to get your fixings? I go to Panola Processing. Whether you need hamburger patties, ribs, steaks, or just hot dogs, don't settle for less, get the best. That's what you find at Panola Processing. They're located at 501 County Road 407. If you give them a call before you go, they'll have everything cut to your liking and ready to pick up. Call 903-690-0430. Panola Processing, where you drive a little and save a lot.
Discover the Hobby Horse just off the square in historic downtown Carthage. Jewelry, clothing, home decor, and gifts for every occasion. All with style and charm you'll love. Your perfect find is waiting at 119 West Sabine Street, right here in the heart of Carthage. Stop in today and see why every visit feels like a little discovery. The Hobby Horse is official Bulldog backer. Go Dogs!
When you need a set of tires, call Leo Graves at Graves Tires in Carthage. Their number, 903-693-4841. At Graves, you always save. They are located at 809 East Sabine in Carthage, which is right next door to the Dairy Queen. Now, whether you need a set of brand new name brand tires or you need a set of good quality used tires, you can find them at Graves. Aligned and balanced and ready to go. And you will still have change in your pocket. That's at Graves Tire in Carthage.
All right, we're back here at Jasper High School, and again, if you hear that music in the background, we are on the roof of the press box here. But as opposed to, let's say, Chapel Hill or Shepherd, where we had to climb a vertical ladder to get to the roof of the press box, here at least they have steps that you can go up. No elevator. A little bit of a story there. I think there's a regulation that if your stadium height or your press box height is below a certain height, below a certain level, you do not have to put in an elevator. And Jasper made certain they were below that level, so there's no elevator here for the folks that are in the press box or on the roof of the press box. Again, the Bulldogs taking on the third Bulldog team of the year. We played the Liberty Ilo Leopards, and now we've played 3 Bulldog teams. Next week, we go to Bay City once again to face San Benito, and here come the Bulldogs. Let's see if we can pick that up on our microphone, the band.
And Red, check and make sure the mic's on over there, please. It is. Thank you.
And the Bulldogs are going to be in one of our favorite color combinations tonight, maybe our top favorite. That is red pants, white jerseys, red numbers, and then they wear a white helmet with a red C on each side of the helmet. Incidentally, let's tell you now, in case I forget it, that the coin toss will be brought to you by County Judge Roger McLean. County Judge Roger McLean wishes all the area teams a great football season again. We apologize if we are drowned out. There's a speaker. Again, we're on the roof of the press box. There's a speaker about 6 feet away from me, and it's pretty tough to compete with that. The Jasper Bulldogs are going to be in maroon uniforms with white numbers, and they wear a maroon helmet with a couple of white stripes right down the middle of it. And we're getting ready now for the captains to come out on the field, and we'll have the coin toss coming up, I think, momentarily. But while we wait, we'll take a break here.
Champions. They're not just made in competition, they're built in every classroom, where curiosity sparks innovation, in every lesson where hard work turns challenges into triumphs, in every act of kindness where compassion helps create future leaders, in every encouragement of dedicated teachers, in every show of support in a close-knit community, in every tradition that inspires excellence. This is Carthage ISD, where champions are educated.
If you live in Texas, and especially if you live in the country, everyone knows you need a truck. And XL Ford has your truck for whatever needs you have. From the F-150 to the F-350, your perfect truck is at XL Ford. You can even customize it online at xlford.net. And if they don't have it on the lot, they'll get it for you fast. As always, right on the loop and right on the price.
And the national anthem is being played by the Jasper Band. There we go.
All right, as Jerry said, the national anthem played by the Jasper High School Band. We're going to be kicking off here in just a moment at 77 degrees with the wind, very slight wind, 4 miles per hour out of the north-northeast.
It's a little bit airish. You know, we had the cold front come through and kind of got rid of all those 95s, and now there's a little breeze up here. Up in the flag doesn't show it, but anybody have captains going out to toss the coin.
All right, I see Beck, K.J. Edwards, Judd Surratt, and there's another fourth one out there.
I can't see Pearly, but
is that Pearly?
No, it's 8.
Beck, the quick Quintivius Beck.
Shaking hands.
Oh, and I think the other one may be Carson Crawford. All right, let's tell you what. Remember, we've already told you that the coin toss is brought to you
by county judge.
By the county judge, Roger McLean. That's right. Who wishes all the area teams a great football season. Now, we are not hooked into the referee, and so we'll have to just rely on his hand signal as far as who won the toss. The coin goes in the air, it drops, and it looks like he's talking first of all to Jasper. So I'm guessing that, let's see. So he's going to tell us that Jasper won the toss, and they have, all right, he's going to turn on his microphone. They're going to receive the football. Carthage is going to kick off from the and defend the north goal here. So Carthage will be kicking off. Jasper will be receiving the first half kickoff. First half kickoff is brought to you by Hartsway Hospice. Hartsway Hospice, serving you since 1985. So you do the math, they've been here 40 years. Hartsway Hospice is with you every step of the way. Hartsway Hospice with the first half kickoff.
All right, Larry, I know you're going to talk about it. What about you think about the lighting here?
Oh, there's no comparison. I can guarantee you that too. Okay, you can just look in the north end zone down here. You know,
it's
you can
bright.
see that.
Both end zones are bright, but the middle of the field has.
Yeah, I mean, I promise you. You count up the number of lights. Okay, let's see. They've got looks like they've got about 6. They've got maybe 18 on each pole over there, and we'll count them at Carthage and see how many there are there.
Only 4 poles.
There are only 4 poles. That's
we
right.
are receiving, Larry. We
we are receiving. All right.
Okay. It's going to
So
be
we
Thailand.
will receive.
Thailand's down there, and along with number 10. Is that number 10? Yes.
And number 10 is Jax Thomas. Okay, so Tylen Williams and Jax Thomas back deep to receive this kick. He has it teed up at the 40. Here's the kick, and this is going to be a short kick. We're going to take it at the 33. This is Jace Harris going right to the 50. They kicked it to the wrong man. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jace Harris does it again. He went 66 yards. There is a flag on the play.
Oh, Lord.
There is a flag on the play.
I tell you what, it's right there in the middle of the field. 2 of them, Larry. One on about each 40.
Wow.
And Jace, it was they pooch kicks. And all of a sudden, there's Jace Harris standing there. And he runs across the middle of the field. Then he makes a cut. And when he does, he's gone. He's got great guys with him up the sidelines blocking. It looks like they're going to bring it back.
And that's what Coach Surratt last week when Chapel Hill scored with 24 seconds to go in the half. And then they kicked off, and it was going toward Jace Harris. And Coach Surratt said they kicked it to the wrong man. They kicked it to the wrong man. And they did right there, too. But it's called back for a penalty. Okay, now Surratt's going to be in the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Edwards with him in the backfield. Ball on the right hash. Snap back to Surratt. Surratt this time looking left. He throws left. This ball is caught. And the man is going to get free to the 50, 45, to the 42-yard line. Caught at about midfield, and then he takes it down 8 yards to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, he caught it, and some man was there and tried to drag him down. He shucked him off and then went down the sidelines for great yardage on first down.
Who was that on the reception?
18.
18, okay, so that's going to be 12 yards to Bryston Price, and that's a House AC and Electric first down. All right, now the ball's on the left hash. High snap. Surratt brings it down, hands off to K.J. Edwards. Edwards going right, and he's stopped for no gain. In fact, it'll be a loss of 2 back to the 44.
Yeah, he had to dodge somebody in the backfield, and then when he got through with him, he went to the outside. There was a young man with contain there, turned him in, made the tackle. I'm sure they're all over him tonight.
Okay, the PA announcer, okay, I can tell he's going to do a play-by-play himself, so it's going to be tough to hear us. Okay, 2nd down and 12 for Carthage at the Jasper 44-yard line. Snap back to Surratt. Surratt, play action fake, going deep over the middle. This ball is caught at the 15, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 11-yard line. That's Braston Price on the reception.
And their defender made a mistake. He jumped too soon, and he was coming down and ended up in Price's hands. 1st down on the 11-yard line for the Dogs. First drive of the night.
A little bit underthrown. That was good concentration by Price there. As Mark said, the defender jumped a little too early in front of him, had a chance to intercept it, but he kept his eyes on the balls.
All right, 1st and 10, Carthage at the Jasper 11-yard line. Surratt gets the snap, throwing into the end zone left side. This ball is incomplete, intended for Carson Crawford there. Pretty good coverage there by Jasper. It'll be 2nd down.
It was a pretty good throw, too. It was all the way to the outside where he could only be the one to catch it. And the young man shoved him out, but I think it would have been out of bounds. But it was right at the edge. Good throw by Surratt.
Okay, 1st down, make it 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for Carthage at the Jasper 11-yard line. Surratt going to be under center. Tight end right. Wide out right, goes motion left. Here's the flag coming in at the very start of the play, and this will be a false start against Carthage.
It will be. The guy from the other side was giving that signal. So Marks is back 5 yards. So 9:56 first quarter, no score. We have the ball deep in Jasper's territory.
Okay, so it's now 2nd and 15. The ball in the middle of the field with respect to the sidelines. 9:56 to go in the first quarter. Carthage took the opening kickoff, and they've moved it downfield on a couple of 1st downs, a couple of passes to Braston Price of 12 and 31 yards. And so now it's 2nd and 15 from the Jasper 16-yard line. 2 receivers split left. Pitch out goes. This is Benny Smith to the 15. No, is that Benny?
No,
that's Edwards, isn't it? Okay. And Edwards picks up 5 yards, I believe, down to the 11. 4 or 5. We'll spot it in a second.
I tell you what, he's so fast, he cuts himself out of his shoes. You know, he makes cuts. He slipped last week. He's making so sharp a cut that his cleats won't hang on.
That was Edwards, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, so now it's 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11 at the 12. 3rd and 11 at the 12. And again, PA announcer doing play-by-play also, so it's going to be tough sledding here. Okay, Surratt going to be in the shotgun. The ball is on the left hash as Carthage goes right to left here in the first quarter. Edwards goes motion right. Now snap back to Surratt. He throws right to Edwards, and it's off his hands, out of bounds, incomplete, I believe will be the call. I think it was a forward pass. It'll be 4th and 11 for Carthage at the Jasper 12-yard line.
And not too good a throw that time. It was too tall, and by the time he turned to look, it was already kind of past him. He just threw his hands up and tipped it. But now 4th down for the Dogs. Carthage Dogs.
All right, now 4th down and 11 for Carthage from the Jasper 12. Surratt in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Flag on the play. Goes into the end zone. This ball is incomplete. And there was a flag on the play. I think this is against Jasper.
Yeah, they're going to be offside.
That was another throw that was perfectly thrown to the outside to Crawford, and he this time almost pulled it in.
Okay, encroachment against Jasper. Jasper guilty of encroachment. That should move it down to the 7.
Let's keep it up for that north side defense.
5-yard penalty takes it down to the 7-yard line. So now it's 4th down and 6. 4th and 6 for Carthage at the Jasper 7. 8:58 to play in the first quarter, no score. All right, we're going to have two receivers split to the right. The ball's on the left hash. A wide out split to the left. Edwards in the backfield with Surratt to Surratt's right. Surratt in the gun. Snap back to him. Looking right, throwing into the end zone. This ball is incomplete. Jasper holds, and they will take over at their own 7-yard line.
Well, the pass receiver there got kind of tied up with the defensive back, and he couldn't finish his run, so he couldn't get to the ball. So they hold us on their first drive.
All right, so it's first down and 10 now for Jasper. First and 10 for Jasper at their own 7-yard line. Their quarterback is Major Armstrong, 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. Their top running back is Peyton Brooks, 5'9", 185-pound senior. Brooks, the quarterback, I watched the tape of them, and he pretty much lines up in the shotgun the entire time. And that is Brooks to his left in the backfield with him. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong going to go deep down the middle. This ball up in the air. This ball is caught. It is caught for a big gain for Jasper as they take it all the way to the Carthage 43-yard line. So that's going to be a 50-yard completion.
All you can say about that was a perfect pass. There were our Bulldogs all around it, and he laid that ball in there perfect. You cannot take anything away from that play.
All right, so 50-yard completion for Jasper. Gets them out of a hole. They have it at first and 10 now at the Carthage 43. Handoff this time goes to Brooks. Brooks going right and nothing doing as he is slung out of bounds after a gain on the play, I think, of 1 yard. Maybe they're going to give him 2.
Yeah, there was nowhere up the middle. He tried to go to the outside. We've got too much speed for you to come to the outside. And he did gain 2 or 3 yards down to the 40.
Okay, so they get 3 yards out of that. 3 yards out of that as is spotted at the Carthage 40, 2nd and 7 for Jasper. The ball is on their right hash as they move left to right here in the first quarter. No score, 7:55 left to play. 2 receivers split right, 1 to the left. Snap back to Brooks. He throws right. This ball is incomplete. Snap back to Armstrong. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down.
And Z Purley was out there in coverage, and that was going nowhere. So we had that defense very well. Z did a good job there from his outside linebacker position. And we hold him now at 3rd down and long.
Yeah, as Mark mentioned earlier on that first play, he was thrown in the perfect spot where only he could catch it. We had 2 guys on either side of him, just a great pass and catch.
All right, 3rd down now and 7 for Jasper at the Carthage 40-yard line. Sends a man in motion to the right. Here's the quarterback being chased, and he's going to be sacked. I say chased. He was under heavy pressure from the get-go. That's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 45-yard line.
That was Z Purley again, Larry. So he's starting out the game very well, very well. We like that.
Z Purley, 44 Kendall, and 99 Smith.
Z Purley, the defensive MVP last week for the Bulldogs. All right, so Jasper now is going to kick it away. The line of scrimmage is the 45-yard line.
Is that Thailand out there? I think it is.
Yes.
Okay.
High snap. It went over his head. It's all the way back to the 30, and he falls on it at the 26-yard line. That's going to be a huge loss, and Carthage will have it at the Jasper 26-yard line because of the bad snap.
That wasn't just a bad snap, Larry. That was a pass in the air. It looked like somebody threw a pass down there. It went over his head 15 yards.
So 24 and 5, that's 29. That's a 29-yard loss.
So we get a first Merry Christmas.
That's a 29-yard loss, and that goes in your rushing total. They were going to kick it from the Carthage 45, and Carthage takes over at the Jasper 26. All right, the Bulldogs come out now, and looks like, yes, Surratt's going to go under center for the first time in the ball game. We've got a wing left, a wing right. Now the wing right goes motion left. And here's the pitch out, goes to Edwards. Edwards going up the middle. He's across the 25, but gets to the 23. So KJ picks up 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the Jasper 23.
Well, you can tell they're not letting him, trying not to let him get started. But, you make a mistake and he's gone. So they had maroon jerseys all over that time.
2nd and 7 now. 2nd and 7 for Carthage at the Jasper 23. We've got 6.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. No score here in Jasper. All right, Surratt's going to be in the shotgun. He has a receiver split to each side. A wing on the right side now goes motion right. That's Price. Here's Surratt, play action fake. He throws. This ball is caught. Great catch there by Carson Crawford, I believe, down at the 8-yard line.
We made him think we're going to the right. We throw to the left over a quick skinny post. He was there, made a good catch, great throw. That young man plays his tail off for us, I can tell you.
All right, that is another House AC Electric first down, and we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone now. Carson Crawford with a 15-yard reception. Now again, that's at the 8-yard line. Here's Surratt getting the snap. He throws into the end zone, wide open for a touchdown. Wide open pass. That is going to be an 8-yard touchdown pass for the Carthage Bulldogs. That is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown.
I can't figure out who that is too, Larry, but I tell you what, they faked him. He pumped out to KJ, pulled all the guys off, and then left him wide open down the seam. That was it.
Okay, Dustin, we need some help on you figuring out who that was. This is the Bulldog stop extra point coming up.
J.D. Edwards.
J.D. Edwards. Okay, thank you very much. J.D. Edwards, thank you, sir. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is away, and the Bulldog stop extra point is good. It's 7-0 Dogs, 5:45 to play in the first.
There's nothing like the great food found at the Texas Tea Room on the square in downtown Carthage. The Texas Tea Room is the perfect place to admire Carthage's history and inspire our future. The Sunday special is chicken and dressing, chicken fried steak, and meatloaf. The Texas Tea Room is open Sunday and Monday 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Tuesday through Friday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. The Texas Tea Room, located in the historic First National Bank building on the Carthage downtown square.
It's great savings at Carthage Furniture. Find an 18 cubic foot GE refrigerator in black or white for just $6.99 delivered. Monty has a queen size mattress and box spring, only $3.99. Or choose a queen size mattress that you can sleep on either side, and the box springs priced at $5.99. Check out these Frederick air conditioners, 8,000 BTU at $249, or a 10,000 BTU unit, $539. That's delivered and installed.
All right, the Bulldogs scoring on an 8-yard pass. That's a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 8 yards to J.D. Edwards, and the Bulldogs stop extra point good. And the Carthage leads at 7-0, 5:45 to play in the first quarter as the Bulldogs get ready to kick off now from the 40-yard line to our right.
38's kicking it off.
Okay, that is Jesus Lopez. So Monreal does the placements. He does the extra points. Lopez with a kickoff. And here is the kick. This is going to be a kick, and it's going to go 1 yard into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Lopez putting that one in the end zone. Jasper will have it at their 25.
I tell you what, in that play where we scored the touchdown, Surratt faked it to KJ and then went to JD, and everybody went towards KJ and left him wide open in the end zone. He was so wide open, he almost didn't catch it.
Yeah, I'd like to touch on something to kind of give everybody, the people watching, listening at home, on what Jasper's doing on defense. They're trying to shut down our run and dare us to throw it. So they got 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers. Got a linebacker out on each side of the tackle tight end, and they got 3 in the middle. And anytime we run motion, those outside linebackers are coming, and we caught them. We kind of set them up on the bad pass earlier, and we called him again, the wide open receiver for the touchdown for Carthage.
Okay, here's Armstrong handing off to the running back, and he is wrapped up in the backfield for a loss.
DeQuavius back.
That's going to be a loss of 1.
Stopped him soon as he got the ball. He was in the backfield. That's an all-stater right there.
So basically Jasper's defense is they're only having 1 safety back, and then their 2 cornerbacks. I think they really have a safety playing up as an outside linebacker, using him as 1. So 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers. They're daring us to throw it. So we caught them on that 1 there. We kind of set them up on the drive before.
Jets going to have a field day if they do that.
All right, so Armstrong, the quarterback, is going to go into the shotgun. Again, to his left is their tailback. That's Peyton Brooks, a senior. Quarterback is a sophomore. They've got 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Armstrong awaiting the snap. There it is. And he hands off. No, Armstrong's going to keep it himself. The ball's on the ground, picked up by Carthage. 20, 15, 10, 5. It's going to be a Bulldog touchdown.
Beck. I think that's DeQuavius.
It is a Bulldog touchdown as the quarterback lost the ball, and that was Beck that picked it up?
I think so.
Yeah, we ran on a little blitz with Carson and DeQuavius in the middle at the linebacker position. Beck went to the left. Carson come around the right. He's the one that knocked the football out of the quarterback's hand. Bounced one time, and Beck picked it up on the blitz and took it in for a touchdown.
How would you like to have those two in your linebackers? My God.
I'd say, let's see. I'm going to say, where did he get that ball? Did he pick it up on the 20?
I would say.
Yeah, somewhere close to 20, like the 18 maybe.
Okay, we'll go with the 18 then. Here's the snap on the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. Carthage leads it 14-0. So the Bulldog stop extra point is good. After that, Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown by Quintavious Beck.
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soaps. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Bauer Furniture Company, located at 401 West Panola Street in Carthage, Texas, is your authorized Lazy Boy dealer. They are also your authorized Serta bedding dealer as well. Whether you're looking for bedding or a dinette, living room suite, bedroom suite, bar stools, or home decor, you can find it at Bauer Furniture Company, number 903-693-6420. Paul Bauer at Bauer Furniture Company says, come shop with us.
All right, here's the kickoff by Lopez. This one's going to be a shorter one. They're going to come up take the high kick at the 12 to the 15. And he's dropped. He started to go across the field. That's always dangerous. That's not a smart move in high school football. And he's tackled the 15-yard line.
I think that was Ty Land that got him. It was Ty Land making the tackle.
He started up. He got it at the 12, went to the 15, thought, okay, maybe I can get to the outside and pick up more yardage. You can do that in junior high ball, but it's a lot more difficult in high school football.
It's almost impossible.
It's almost impossible.
If you're playing a good team.
If you're playing a good team.
Yes.
I'll go along. That's exactly correct. Okay, so now Jasper has the football. Again, Carthage scoring in this game on an 8-yard pass to Edwards and an 18-yard fumble return by Beck, Quintavious Beck. And Carthage leads at 14-0. Armstrong, the quarterback, going to be in the shotgun again with Brooks, the tailback, to his right. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong, heavy rush, under a heavy rush, and he's going to be sacked again. It's going to be another sack for the Bulldogs. This is going to be back to the 11, a 4-yard loss.
Well, Z Purley didn't make the tackle, but Z Purley caused him to pull the ball down and start running. And then I think Kendall Crawford made the tackle.
XL Ford sideline mic with Dustin Burns. XL Ford bringing you the sideline mic here. 4:04 left to play in the first quarter. Jasper with the football. It's going to be second down and 14 for the Jasper Bulldogs at their own 11-yard line. Carthage leading it by a score of 14-0. Armstrong, the quarterback, got the snap. He's looking right. He throws right. This ball is called at the 6, out to the 10, the 11, and that's going to be it. And that's going to be no gain on the play. Maybe a gain of 1 to the 12.
Beck made the tackle along with Tylen, but it was caused by Z Purley again. He was out on the outside, made them turn in, and then here comes the pursuit from the backside. Nowhere to go. Right now we're
breaking down and just making a good tackle, head up with that running back.
All right, so that's a 1-yard gain. And Jasper, you know, they want to slow the game down here because they're taking a lot of time off the play clock. Still got 12 seconds left. It's now third down and 13. Here's Armstrong under heavy rush. Going to be sacked again inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be sacked inside the 5. That will be another loss on the play. It's going to go from the 12 back to the 4. 8-yard loss. It'll be fourth down and long. They'll be punting from their own 4-yard line.
Zay Owens got his name in the record books right there. Stopped him almost and he threw him into the end zone, hoping he'd get a safety, but now they'll punt from the back of the end zone. Ty Lynn's back at the 35-yard line.
All right, we could get great field position out of this. Don't go too deep there, Tylen. You can catch this and return it, perhaps for a touchdown. Okay, their punter standing back 1 yard from the back of the end zone. He has the head-high snap, gets off the kick. It's going to hit at the 32. Tylen picks it up at the 41, going right to the 35, to the 30, and to the 25. Still on his feet, 20, 15, cuts back 10, 5. He's going to score. Tylen Williams takes it back for a touchdown if there are no flags.
I tell you what,
wow.
Larry, he broke several tackles on that run. One early, and then one mid-range, and then went down the sidelines and cut back across the grain. And the kicker was there, and he didn't want none of it, I can tell you.
42-yard punt return. So the Bulldogs have scored on a fumble return and a punt return. Tylen Williams taking it 42 yards. I tell you what, if you don't let that ball bounce, but good things can happen. Here's the kick, and it's good. Carthage up now here in Jasper, 21-0, 1:53 to play in the first.
Join Anytime Fitness Carthage today and save $60 in enrollment fees. We offer tools and resources for everyone, including weekly classes, tanning services, and the AF app featuring personalized workouts just for you. That's Anytime Fitness Carthage with convenient 24/7 access on 623 West Panola Street. Stop by or give us a call at 903-283-1710 and get started today.
Kick off your weekend with a skydive from 10,000 feet. It's Skydive East Texas, where we offer tandem jumps, group rates, and jump school to build your skills and earn your license. Call to reserve your time at 903 Skydive. That's 903 Skydive. Or visit us online at skydiveeasttexas.com.
100% pure adrenaline. All you got to do is jump.
Skydive East Texas, located in Gladewater.
All right, Jesus, the extra point, the Bulldog stop extra point was good. The Cade Hardware Bulldog touchdown, 42-yard punt return for the Bulldogs. And here's a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to hit at the 12. They pick it up at the 10, back to the 7, trying to go to the sideline. He's hemmed in there and pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
All right.
Make it to 13.
Seth Wedgeworth on the tackle there.
I'll tell you what, our special teams have been really great tonight. You know, Larry mentioned we had a fumble return for a touchdown by our defense. Just had the punt return. We had a kickoff return. Beginning of the game, callback for holding on the touchdown. Kickers kicked one out of the end zone. That was perfect placement where he kicked it at the 10. They only had one guy back. He was in the middle of the field, so he had to run all the way to that sideline. It didn't go out of bounds. That was a great kick by the kicker.
And I'll tell you what, too, when your kicker lines up and he tells that the guy's faded to the left and he kicks it way left, laid it to his left, and he has to run halfway across the field. Ball bounces about the 10, and he's in trouble at that point.
He's in trouble. He's hemmed in, partly by the sideline, mostly by the sideline. Okay, here's Armstrong in the shotgun. Ball is on the right hash, sends maybe to the 17-yard line. The line of scrimmage again was the 13, and it's going to be across the 15. We'll give him a gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
A little quick pass to the outside. Trey Gant came up, made the tackle, shut him out of bounds. So good pursuit is what you're seeing. White jerseys flying to the ball, and they're not giving them anything.
Well, we started out, you know, the first two, I guess this is our third or fourth possession on defense. We've gone with a 3-4 defense, and the thing about Z Purdy here, his name being called a lot tonight, is he can play as a, you know, down defensive end or an outside linebacker. There on that last possession, we went with 4 down linemen, so he gives you a versatility with an outside linebacker position and a defensive end with a hand down.
Okay, second down and 6 at the 17-yard line. Snap back to Armstrong, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks trying the left side, not much doing there. He did get back to the line of scrimmage.
But Tokovius was there along with Crawford, stopping that.
He gets 1 yard.
So it'll be third. Quite a bit here.
So the line of scrimmage is the 18. They need to get to the 23, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 for Jasper. When we start the second quarter, that'll be coming up. The clock winding down now. Carthage leading at the end of 1, 21-0.
Since 1981, Red Oak Insurance is your Panola County Germania agency.
Your visit is welcome anytime the office is open at 1410 West Panola. But because Red Oak agents put customer service first, you'll find their cell phone numbers on their business cards. Whether you live in town, have a 100-acre farm, or just built your dream barn dominium, Red Oak Insurance Agency tailors insurance for all three. Ask around. May God watch over you on your next journey. Red Oak Insurance Agency.
Hey, this is Dr. Brent Stevens from Panola Dental. We've just opened our practice and have some great new patient offers. At Panola Dental, we specialize in family and cosmetic dentistry, including dental implants, orthodontics, and oral surgery. I've been serving the dental community in East Texas for more than 26 years. My staff and I are looking forward to serving you and your family. We are located at 4188 Northwest Loop on the corner of Easy Street and Carthage. Call 903-508-5762 today.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked #1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
All right, it's third down and 5 as we start the second quarter. For Jasper, they're now going from our right to left, heading toward the north end zone here at Jasper High School. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong going to throw left. Deep pass, and this ball is way over the head of the intended receiver, over his head by about 10 to 12 yards. Pretty good coverage back there. It'll be fourth down, and they will kick it away.
And that was JD on the coverage with Gannon. They looked like they were the receivers going down the field because there was no maroon jersey down there. Now, we've got 21 points, but very little offense so far.
Good point, Mark. Okay, we have, let's see, on the ground we've got 5 yards. We've got 66 through the air, 71 yards of offense. And we've got 21 points, mainly because we've had an interception, a fumble return for a touchdown, and a punt return for a touchdown. All right. Here's the kick. Line of scrimmage was the 18, and it's going to hit at the 45 and go out of bounds. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 48, so that's going to be a 34-yard kick.
Good punt by him because he punted away from Ty Lynn. He did. So far, we've done really well on special teams. This time they said, we're not going to give him the chance. Second quarter just started, 21-0. Our Dogs are ahead. And we're going to start on our offense, which we have not been on the field very much.
And a reminder about next week. Now, this is an easy thing to miss. It's, I think everyone knows we're going to Bay City to play San Benito instead of traveling over 500 miles to San Benito. But the game starts at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock next week if you're thinking about going. It's not 7:30. All right, so Carthage first and 10 at their own 48. Surratt this time under center, wide out to each side. Handoff goes to Edwards. This is Benny Smith. Benny Smith across midfield, and he's to the other 48. So Benny picks up 4 yards.
And just straight dive play up the middle and let him move his way through with the offensive line push. Somebody tried to take the ball with him, or he'd have had another yard. He had to turn around and protect the ball. Benny usually puts both hands on that ball going through that line of scrimmage.
All right, actually it's about 4.5 yards, so we'll just call it 4. It's closer to the 48 than the 47, just by a couple of inches. So it's now second down and 6. Second and 6 for Carthage at the Jasper 48-yard line. 1 minute into the second quarter. Carthage leading it here 21-0. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wing left also. Snap back to Surratt. Play action fake. Flag on the play. Throws over the middle. This ball is caught by Jeffress down at the 35-yard line. He's at the 34, but there is a flag. There is a flag.
It's right at the line of scrimmage, and they let the play go, so we'll see.
It's coming back.
All right. It was really quick, too.
Illegal formation.
Okay.
On the offense. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage. 5 yards. Still second down.
And there's the lineup problems you talked about, Larry. They don't sometimes don't know that they're the line of scrimmage or not. They back up and go back, and somebody did that on that play. And so,
if you hear, I tell you what, this interview with Coach Surratt that I taped this week, I thought was one of the best that he's ever had. As far as he explained a lot of things. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. All right, here's Surratt this time throwing left. Its ball is caught at the 45, midfield, 45, 40, and it's going to be another Howes AC and Electrical first down. That ball is going to go from the 47
to J.D. Edwards.
That was J.D.
J.D. Edwards.
And you can tell J.D.'s kin to KJ, because when he gets the ball, the gas is on.
13,
he separates from people.
15-yard pass to Edwards.
Benny.
All right, here's Benny Smith. Benny Smith running over the right side, and he's going to pick up good yardage. The line of scrimmage was the 38, and he's all the way down to the 31, so that's a gain of 7 for Benny.
I'm going to give the offensive line kudos on that because he really wasn't hit till they downed him. So he got through the line of scrimmage untouched. That's the offensive line doing their job.
And it's into that pass to Edwards was another Howes AC and Electric first down, so it's now second down and 7. Second down and 7 for the Bulldogs at the Jasper 31-yard line. Surratt going to be in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left, 1 right, and he's got now one of the receivers goes motion left. Here's Surratt throwing. This ball is caught on the right side, and he's pushed out of bounds. That's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs.
That's to Carson Crawford, a quick down and out, and he caught it at the outside of the numbers and then went out of bounds. Good pitch and catch, good timing route, and you could tell they've worked on that several times.
So that goes from the 32. Go ahead. 32 down to the 23. And
I was going to say that I think J.D. would have got a couple more yards on that previous kick, but he went to make a cut and he slipped down. I think he would have made a couple more 10 yards on that running catch.
Who caught that last one?
Crawford.
Crawford did. 9 yards for Crawford. Okay, here's Benny Smith again. Benny inside the 15, inside the Kelly's Collision red zone.
And he got knocked down about a 5-yard gain, Larry, and used his hand and pushed himself back up to gain some extra yardage there.
Okay, so he is now down at the 15-yard line, and the line of scrimmage was the 23, so an 8-yard gain there for Benny. It's now second down and 2. Second and 2 for Carthage at the Jasper 15-yard line. We're in the Kelly's Collision red zone. Surratt going to be in the shotgun, going to be in the pistol this time. Snap back to Surratt, and this time play action fake. He throws into the end zone. This ball is caught for a touchdown. It is a Bulldog touchdown of 18 yards.
Was that Price?
2-18 Price.
Price caught it.
That was a good throw. He threw it like they do in the professional zone, where the defender goes past, the receiver turns, it stops, the defender keeps running, leaves him wide open, touchdown.
All right, that's the Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown, 18 yards to Bryston Price. Extra point coming up. Here's the Bulldog stop extra point, and it is up and it is good. Carthage leads at 28-0, 8:41 to play in the half.
How's Air Conditioning and Electrical?
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
From the oil field to the football field, excellence starts with hard work, precision, and heart. At U-Weld, we fabricate quality assets for the upstream, midstream, and downstream sectors. And we know greatness is built, not born. That's why we're proud to support the Carthage Bulldogs in their quest for an unbelievable 11th state championship. You've got the grit, the grind, and the whole town behind you. Let's go get what's ours. Find us on the web at www.uweldusa.com.
All right, we return here to Jasper High School. That Kane Hartwell Bulldog touchdown, 18-yard pass to Bryson Price. And the Bulldogs stop extra point good, 28-0, 8:41 to play in the half. Looking good so far, Mark.
Total domination in every facet, and that's what Surratt will like.
So here's the kick. It's a high, it's a low kick. It's going to hit at the 3 and goes into the end zone. Remember, that's a live ball. That young man just sort of watched it, and it only went in a yard deep. That's a live ball. If that ball stays in the field of play, he's in trouble.
He is. That's two good situations that our kickers put us in tonight.
You have to wonder sometimes if coaches, if they spend enough time on the rules, because we faced another team this year that the young man would drop back to about the 3-yard line, and then he'd stop. and he would just assume it's going to go into the end zone. Well, that time it did, but by only 1 yard. 8:41 to play in the half. Carthage leading it here 28-0. We're on the roof of the press box here at Jasper High School and competing against a loudspeaker that's about 6 feet away. All right, so now Armstrong, the quarterback, going to be in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs with him in the backfield. A receiver split to each side. Snap back to Armstrong. Hands off to a running back going to his right. This is Brooks, and Brooks is tripped up after a gain of just 1 to the 26.
Good pursuit by Jace Harris out there on the outside. He turned the play. He didn't make the tackle, but he turned it in, and his posse came behind him, and it stopped him for really no gain. Well, he's got 1 yard out of that, Larry.
It's 2nd down and 9. Ball just short of the Jasper 26. As again, they take plenty of time.
I would too.
Yeah. When you're down by 28 points early in the second quarter,
it's wise to take your time.
Yeah, just take your time. You'll get the burgers quicker if you just take your time here. All right. Snap back to the quarter. High snap. And he keeps it himself. The quarterback does. And nice little gain. This is going to be one of their better gains of the night. It goes from the 26 out to the 32. 6-yard pickup there. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, he got into the secondary and slid down like he was at second base.
Yeah, they ran a little zone read. We had little problems that last week against Chapel Hill. Someone not taking, the quarterback, and someone not being able to take the running back, or getting it mixed up of who they should got. But that's what they did there. And like Mark said, he just slid down. He didn't even want to take a tackle or hit, try and get those extra, 2 or 3 yards for the first down.
Well, you can't blame him. That's what we'd want Surratt to do rather than take a hit. For sure. Okay, 3rd down now and 3. 3rd down and 3 for Jasper at their own 27, at their own 32. They're headed toward the north end zone here, going from right to left. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong hands it off, and he's going to have a first down. Brooks is, as he goes from the 27 across the 30 to the 33. A pickup of 6 yards. Their second first down of the ball game.
I was going to ask you how many first downs they had when you said that, but 2 first downs in halfway through the second quarter, so not very good.
All right, so now Jasper with it. First down and 10 at their 38, at the 38-yard line. First down and 10. Snap back to Armstrong, hand off to the running back, going to his left. He's across the 40 and finally stopped at the 44. So that'll be a gain of another 6 yards.
And Thailand came up along with DeQuavius. Thailand came in from the back. DeQuavius from the side after a decent game for first down for them.
Yeah, Jace Harris was out there. He had a chance to make the tackle. He was sliding out, trying to turn it back in, and kid just kind of bounced it outside and couldn't quite make the tackle, but good job by Thailand coming from the safety position down to make that tackle.
All right, so it's now 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Jasper from their own 44-yard line. All right, Armstrong going to be in the shotgun. Got a receiver split to each side. Hands off to Brooks. Brooks right up the middle, and he got some yardage. He got a first down. It goes from the 44 to the 50, another 6 yards, and they pick up a first down. They got a pretty good drive going here.
Well, yeah, they've made some adjustments in the line of scrimmage. You can tell their offensive linemen have taken different paths and opened some spots, and that's just good on their part. With 5:08 left in the half, 28-0 us.
And again, they're down by 4 touchdowns, and they don't have, as long as they're taking, they don't have a sense of urgency here. And I wonder how quickly that 40-second clock is starting, because, gosh, they still got 19 seconds left now. Snap back to Armstrong. Hands off to Brooks. Brooks going to his right. And this time he stopped for a short gain. I think they're going to give him 2 to the 48.
I think DeQuavius and Jace Harris on that tackle. After he got through the line of scrimmage, they pretty much planted him right there.
Well, the 40-second clock is supposed to start as soon as the whistle is blown dead on the previous play, but it was about a 5-second difference from when the whistle was blown just then to when it started.
That's what. Okay, there you go. Thank you for noticing that.
There's our rules guy down there.
Yep. All right, so they don't have Ronnie Mutina on the 42nd clock. All right, it's 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 now for Jasper at the Carthage 48-yard line. Carthage leading 28-0. 4 minutes left to play in the half. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong hands off to Brooks. Brooks this time going to his right. He's to the 45. Across the 45, I think to the 44. Let's see what they give him.
DeQuavius on the tackle there again. I've called DeQuavius' name a lot tonight. He's filling the holes and doing his job at middle interior linebacker.
Well, they've gone, basically they're out of the shotgun every play with 2 running backs on one on either side of the quarterback, and they got a wing back in there. So they're not as much trouble as they had with trying to pass the ball. Other than that first pass of the game on their first series, they're just trying to run the ball, like Larry said, shorten the game.
All right, so a gain of 4 takes it to the 44. 3rd down. So, incidentally, in front of us we have a fence. Thank goodness they've got that, so to make sure that we don't fall down off of the roof here. But they've got a fence, and so pretty tough to watch the game through the fence. So we have to stand up when they get ready to snap the foot handoff. It goes. No, the quarterback still got it. He's going to be almost sacked, but he's going to pick up 1 yard on the play. Nice fake, and he picks up 1, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
Smith on the tackle along with DeQuavius, and the deal is the young man looked like he had plenty of running room at that 1 second, but then decided to pull it down and go up the middle, and the pursuit come and got him. So
down by 4 touchdowns. They're going to go for it here.
Well, their kicking game hadn't been too good, Larry. So.
That's true. Carthage returned a punt for a touchdown. 2:35 left to go. Play clock still at 15 now.
Oh, they're going to run it down and.
Yeah, they're going to run it down and call timeout, maybe.
And then we got the 2-minute timeout after that.
All right. 3 seconds on the play clock. Now just down to 1, and there's a 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout. We'll take a break here.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
Okay, well, the timeout was called with 2 minutes left, and now there's 2:17 on the clock.
Maybe they called their own timeout.
Maybe they did. Okay, I thought it was brought down. Okay, here's the quarterback now going to his left. He fumbles the ball and has to fall on it, and they give up the ball. That's going to be a 7-yard loss, and Carthage will take over at midfield. He was running to his left, just flat lost it, fell on it at midfield. 7-yard loss. Carthage takes over.
Now, Larry, if I'd have been running that ball, I'd have dropped it too, because he had Kendall and Quavius right there fixing to put him down. So it would have been a loss. It would have been a good play on our defense anyway. So really, they didn't lose a whole lot out of that. Well,
hey,
we've got time to score.
Hey, Dustin, didn't the clock run down to 2 minutes?
No, they called the timeout with
2:17. Okay,
yeah.
All right, my mistake. Okay. All right, 2:17 to go. So we have yet to have the 2-minute timeout. It's the 2-minute timeout. It's not the 2-minute warning as it is in the NFL. It's officially called the 2-minute timeout. So Carthage now with 2:12 left to play in the half has it at midfield. 1st down and 10. And here it goes to Jace Harris. Harris going to his left. Harris to the 45, 40, 35, and pushed out of bounds. Boy, he is an electric ball player.
I tell you what, you got him and KJ and KD that when they get the gas on, they just leave people. The helmets just leave them, and that's what Surratt loves to see the separation in the helmets. And right then, he one more step, and he would have said touchdown there.
Okay, now that was a forward toss, I'm pretty sure, which would make that, and if that would make it a forward pass. That's how it's recorded. I know it's just a little pitch forward, a foot or two, but that is a forward pass. I believe it went forward. Did it go forward, Dustin? Yeah. It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Okay, all right. First down from the 33. Throw to the right. This ball is caught this time by Edwards to the 30, 25. This is J.D. Edwards, and he's going to go out of bounds. The line of scrimmage was the 32. It's going to go to the 20.
2-minute timeout now.
2-minute timeout. We'll be back.
2-minute timeout, okay.
Since 1981, Red Oak Insurance is your Panola County Germania agency. Your visit is welcome anytime the office is open at 1410 West Panola. But because Red Oak agents put customer service first, you'll find their cell phone numbers on their business cards. Whether you live in town, have a 100-acre farm, or just built your dream barn dominium, Red Oak Insurance Agency tailors insurance for all three. Ask around. May God watch over you on your next journey. Red Oak Insurance Agency.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Another Howes AC and electrical first down and 10 for Carthage at the Jasper 22-yard line.
We have not seen KJ in this quarter.
156 left to, you are correct. 156 left to play in the half. Carthage leading at 28-0. Yeah, that's okay. Dustin, have you seen KJ over there? What can you tell us about that, if anything? Okay, here's Surratt. Surratt throwing into the end zone for a prize. This ball is flag thrown.
Intercepted.
It was intercepted, but there is a flag being thrown.
I think it's going to be on us. I think he tried to keep him from catching it. So let's see. Ball was a little bit underthrown, and the kid had the beat on it, had the inside track on it. Let's see.
It was
a pass interference on them. KJ's over here. He's on the sidelines. Maybe it's just not want to give him too many touches because he got more last week than what they wanted to give him,
Surratt wanted 8 last week. He got 18.
And two, some of these players we mentioned it in the past, there's a touchdown limit on. If we get, ahead by 5 touchdowns, they're not going to be in the game.
Matter of fact, he passes it around who gets to score sometimes, after we get ahead, it gets a lot of kids touchdowns.
Okay, that's going to be an 11-yard penalty against Jasper, and gives Carthage another first down, another Howes AC and electrical first down, and we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone. First down and 10 now at the Jasper 11-yard line. First and 10 at the 11. Ball is on the right hash. 1:50 to play here in the half. Carthage up 28-0. 2 receivers split to each side. Give a shout out to Kelly and Jeff Armstrong. I saw them Thursday night at the ball game. Incidentally, the junior high, not the junior high, the JV won that ball game. JV varsity won that ball game last night over Jasper 41-0 at Bulldog Stadium. Got some junior high games coming up this next Thursday night at Bulldog Stadium. And I got the word from Austin. Here's a penalty against Jasper.
What was going on? There's like everybody was standing around like a TV timeout.
And I did not see the officials
Maybe
signal there.
I think it's like they didn't have the ball placed because they said the foul happened at the 3-yard line.
Okay, all right. So the ball is now at the 7. First down and goal at the 7-yard line. Surratt in the shotgun. He's got the snap. He throws, and this ball is going to be incomplete. And let's see. Looked like there was early contact there in the secondary.
No, it was Jet was wanting to come over here to the corner, and he pumped it, and he went down to his next read, which is Jace, and safety come over and hit him right about the time he was catching the ball.
Okay.
Good defense in that particular play.
So it's now second and goal. Second and goal for Carthage from the Jasper 7-yard line. Surratt in the shotgun. Got three receivers split to the left, one to the right. And here's a flag thrown by the white hat.
Is that too much time?
No.
No? We got 14 seconds left.
False start on us.
Okay.
This could be a substitution penalty. Could be. I don't know. The official's still talking it over.
Austin.
Okay. False start against Carthage. So that's a 5-yard penalty.
Really doesn't hurt us too much because we're throwing into the end zone anyway.
So it takes it back to the 12. 1:45 left to play in the first half. And I'm not for sure from their scoreboard how many timeouts we've got. Have we called one, Dustin?
Not for sure.
Okay. I don't think we have. I know they called one. Okay, well, so we either have 2 or 3 timeouts remaining. It's 2nd and goal now from the 12-yard line of Jasper. Surratt in the shotgun. He's got the snap. He throws over the middle. Oh, wide open in the end zone is Jaden Jeffers for a touchdown. Jeffers with a 12-yard touchdown reception. A Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 12 yards to Jaden Jeffers.
All the defenders thought we was going to the outside, and we slid it all across the middle. Great throw, right in stride by Surratt.
Yeah, they came on a blitz to that side to where Jaden was at, and their safeties are playing up as it is. 10 yards off the ball, he's wide open again.
Boy, we've had 2 wide open touchdown passes in the end zone. Here's the kick up, plenty of distance, and it is good. And the Carthage Bulldogs now lead at 30. Wait a minute, was it good?
Flag. Yeah, it was good.
It was good, okay.
I think they're going to have Jasper with too many men on the field.
Okay, 35-0. Scoreboard says 34. It should be 35-0. 1:39 to play in the half.
Choosing the right healthcare provider can be a difficult task. Hope Community Medicine is here for you. Whether you need medical, OBGYN, or behavioral health services, it is our mission to provide access to high-quality healthcare regardless of your ability to pay. With 5 convenient locations in Carthage, Tenaha, Center, and St. Augustine to better serve your family. Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, MaxFlow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas.
All right, so the Bulldogs scoring a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 12 yards to Jaden Jeffers. Bulldogs up extra point good is 35-0. We got 1:39 to play. Members, be sure and stay with us at halftime. We're going to have interview with Coach Surratt. Here's the kick, and they're going to take it on a fair catch at the 33-yard line. So Dustin Burns will have, with the XL forward sideline mic, an interview with Coach Surratt. And then Jerry will describe the bands.
I tell you what, Larry, you're talking about how wide open we are. We're wide open because of the way our other players that are not involved are playing their role and drawing the defense either way and then leaving our guy standing wide open. It's a total effort. It's like a Broadway play. Everybody's got to do their part. And tonight, that's what they've been doing.
Hey, Jerry, what type of band does Jasper have?
Going to be a core band.
Core band? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. All right, so let's see. 1:39. Remember, Jerry will have the description of the bands, both of them here at halftime. And we've got the interview with Coach Surratt. You want to hear that with the XL forward sideline mic, Dustin Burns. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong hands it off. They go over the right side and short gain there. Let's see. Let's see if Carthage is interested in calling timeouts. Yes, we do. Timeout called by Carthage. We'll take a break.
Starting a new project? Kane Hardware and Lumber is right in your neighborhood, ready to help, because do it yourself doesn't mean do it alone. Locally managed and operated, they know your name. Walk in and they treat you like family. There to celebrate life's biggest moments right alongside you. From your first home to your first grandbaby, they're all about relationships and community, not transactions. That's what makes them locally strong. Stop in at Kane Hardware and Lumber today, 224 South Shelby. Why would you shop anywhere else?
Transform your smile at Carthage Dental Center. Our experienced team of Dr. Fowler, Dr. J, and Dr. Perry offer comprehensive dental care from cosmetic dentistry, implants, crowns, and dentures to routine checkups and advanced procedures, all in a friendly and welcoming environment.
We are now accepting new patients, most PPO, insurance, Medicaid, and cash patients. Enjoy a bright, healthy smile with cutting-edge technology. Call now to book an appointment, 903-693-8500.
You know, when you're down by 5 touchdowns and you got 90 seconds left, you thought, okay, let's just run out the clock. Error, because Coach Surratt is going to call timeout and try to get it back. Okay, here's a handoff. Going, and this young man is going to lose some yardage. There should be another timeout called by Coach Surratt. And there it is right there. So that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play, another timeout.
At Carthage Eye Associates, quality care is more than just a promise, it's a hometown tradition. We're proud to have Dr. Elise Tibbs on our team, a Carthage Bulldog through and through. Voted best of Panola County by our community, Dr. Tibbs is passionate about giving back by offering personalized, attentive eye care for every member of your family. Whether you're due for an annual exam, needing new glasses, or simply want trusted care close to home, we've got you covered. Call 903-693-7745 to schedule an appointment or go to CarthageEyeAssociates.com. Carthage Eye Associates. Eye care the way it should be.
In Carthage, Friday nights mean football and cheering on our Bulldogs, but it goes beyond the stadium. At Prosperity Bank, we celebrate the spirit of Carthage ISD, the spirit of excellence in the classroom, character in the community, and teamwork on the field that shapes our future leaders. Whether you're cheering under the lights or helping a student chase their dreams, we are proud to serve you with a wide range of financial products and services. At Prosperity Bank, you can bank with confidence in Carthage. Member
11 for Jasper from their own 33. Here's Armstrong throwing left. This ball is caught at the 35 to the 40. He's not. The ball goes out of bounds. The ball is knocked loose from at the 39.
Crawford.
And another timeout called by Carthage. We'll take another break.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
In Carthage, Friday nights mean football and cheering on our Bulldogs, but it goes beyond the stadium. At Prosperity Bank, we celebrate the spirit of Carthage ISD, the spirit of excellence in the classroom, character in the community, and teamwork on the field.
All right, they're going to kick it away. I wish I had the exact stat, but Carthage last year in 15 games scored either 11 or 12 times in the last minute of the half or the ball game. Here's the kick. It's a line drive kick. It hits at the 35. They kick it away from Williams. The clock is running, and it is blown dead at the 23-yard line.
Hey, Larry, how long has it been since we had back-to-back games with a return for a touchdown? You know, this is a different ball team right here than we've had. They're returning the ball, Jace Harris and Ty Lynn, and they're really looking good on the returns this year.
Okay, I think there's about a 37-yard kick. Yes, that's right. Good point. Yeah, we've had some trouble in the past with punt returners who would not catch the punt and the ball would roll an extra 15 yards. All right, so now we're out of timeouts, but we've got the ball back at the Carthage 23. Got it back at the 23. 2 receivers split to each side. Out of timeouts. 1:04 left. We throw to the right. This ball is caught by Price to the 25, to the 30. And he's down to the 33-yard line. That ought to be a first down, which would stop the clock while they move the chains.
If they gave him a first down, let's see if they do. They did not give him. We're back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay. Back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Surratt wanting to throw. Throws left this time. And this ball is going to be caught, and that is going to be Benny Smith, I think.
It was, and it was a loss on the play. So we're back to the line of scrimmage, 31 seconds.
Okay, so that's a loss of 2 on the play. Surratt now, this time got it. He's throwing it over the middle. This ball is caught by Jeffress at midfield to the 45, the 40, 35.
He dropped
and
the
all
ball.
the way down to the 30. Did he drop it?
He stripped it from him, sure did.
He did, and they got it. So it was a completion, a long completion. It's going to go from about the 30. That's going to be 20, 35, let's call it 38 yards completion, and then a fumble.
He had broken the tackle, and the only thing the guy grabbed was the ball at the end of the play, so he lost it.
That was Jeffress with a 38-yard reception.
He's got plenty tonight.
And then the fumble, so that's the first turnover of the ball game against Carthage. And now Jasper has it at the 20 with 13 seconds left to play in the half. So that's probably going to be, you know, the halftime score is probably going to be 28-0. Jasper with it first and 10 at their 30. They hand it off, and he's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 27-yard line, make it the 29. They're going to give him that. So a loss of 1 on the play, and the clock ticks down, and that's the end of the first half. Carthage 35-0. Carthage up 35-0. And we'll wait now. Dustin Burns will have Coach Surratt. Okay, Dustin, take it away.
Close to him yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we see him. He's waving at it. Turn the mic on or something.
Mic's on.
Okay.
Test.
You got it.
See if you can catch him.
Coach, you're ahead 35-0. Had a lot of touchdowns, you know, special teams, defense, and offense.
Yeah, we had a big play. The special teams from Ty Lynn on the punt return was a great play. And then I think Carson Crawford stripped him, and Quebec ran it in. And then, you know, offensively, they were definitely just stopping the run, and KJ tweaked his ankle. And so that's just us. But, you know, we just got to keep plugging and keep going, and we'll probably come out and play a series and off the half, and then hopefully get them out.
All right, Coach, at the end of the game.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back with halftime right after this.
Carthage Tire Company has opened its new location at 1083 Hills Lake Road, just off the loop here in Carthage. We carry a wide range of tires, from lawnmower tires to construction and forestry tires. We also provide oil changes, brake and suspension work, AC and Freon on passenger and commercial vehicles, farm and heavy equipment. 24/7 roadside service also available. Stop by Carthage Tire or give us a call at 903-265-3294 for all your tire and auto needs. Ready and willing to provide in quality service, we are Carthage Tire Company.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone. Call the...
Well, it's halftime here at Jasper, Texas. And we have the Bulldog Bells as well as the auxiliary for the Battling Bulldog Band on the field. The twirling line and flags are facing the home press box as the Bulldog Bells are performing to the visitor side of the field here this evening. Band stands at the 30-yard line to the left of your radio dial. Jazz routine being played by the Bulldog Band. And let's see if I can pick up what it is that they're playing tonight. Feel It Still, it was the Jazz number. Twirlers and flags make their way off the field, as well as the Bulldog Bells. And the auxiliary and the members that are involved in the band that are part of the Bulldog Bells will now join the block. This gives me a reminder that the Region 21 marching contest will be at Longview Lobo Stadium on October the 18th. By the way, Carthage band will march about 4:45. It'll be the second band in Class 4A to perform. Drum majors call the band to attention. The band moves out now from the 30-yard line. They're moving out toward midfield. Drum majors tonight, Clayton Elliott and Tyler Artigo. Mr. Artigo in his football uniform, number 60. Thought we'd have Mr. Dodson up here at the press box to kind of bring us up to date on the practice of the Bulldog band this season. There we go. Oh, sorry, we lost our power up here on top of the press box for a moment. We got it back now. Band stands in a chevron. Eagle Squadron is the march being played by the band as the chevron folds to the 50-yard line. Then goes into block band as they march toward the visitor stands, alternating right and left to the rears, close up the ranks from a 4-step interval to a 2-step interval. The band now comes forward the press box here at Jasper Stadium. Full band halt right before the numbers and continue to play. Again, the march, Eagle Squadron. And from the back of the band, after they execute a full band flank to the left, alternating right and left to the rears, band goes out into diagonal lines. They're now moving right to left on your radio dial in the middle of the field. As they reach the 20-yard line, a military countermarch changing direction, still in the diagonal lines as each of the ranks come up to the 25-yard line, a step 2, and they'll go into company fronts, marching 5 yards apart. Moving now toward the 50-yard line. And here's our last company front. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 company fronts. And a step 2, and the band goes into what I refer to as a blockbuster. They go into close order company fronts, and we bring the woodwinds right up to the 50-yard line here, and we'll have a little fancy finger work. Crosley March, I believe, is what they'll be playing. Let's go down and listen. And our mics are across the way, so this may be a little difficult to pick them up. We'll try. And the company flank, and now we have 4 company fronts as they go into a floating diamond. And the march is the Crosley March, the trio, and we have 4 clarinet players that are out in front that are playing the obligato. Our mics are across the way, and I apologize, you're not going to be able to hear the fine work that these clarinet players are doing right here. And behind them, they did the floating diamonds. They're back now in position. a step two, and a very good job as the band now moves right to left of the radio dial to the 15-yard line. Counter march step, and they change directions. They're coming back now toward the 50-yard line. The band then halts at the 30-yard line to the left of the press box, and they're in block band. In the step two, Illinois' entrance, and they go from the company front into block band right in between the hash marks. Drum cadence, front section march. As the band moves in block band, they're moving left to right on your radio dial. Military counter march at the 20-yard line, changing direction, and now they go into a sunburst as they execute that oblique turn, both right and left. And they match that back, and they're coming and they meet back up at the 45-yard line, and going now to the 40 and to the 35 as they continue that sunburst pattern. Drum majors come right down the 50-yard line toward the press box. Band does a military counter march at the 20-yard line, changing directions now, moving right to the right of the press box, left to right on your radio dial. Passing in review at the 50-yard line. They do a blockbuster. Half the band goes to the right, half to go in the left. This is where they go into the squads of threes. Passing in review. 3 ranks, then they tag up. And the tag up is now correct. And they're moving now still left to right in block band as they go to the 25-yard line and to the 20 in block band. Military counter march. Changing directions, come back toward midfield. And the march, Cyrus the Great. Full band halt. Facing the press box now. Continuing to play as they continue with Cyrus the Great. Johnny Cotton's the band director. Cody Dotson assists him. Todd Dock, as well as Elisa Jester. I'll get that name correct. As the band now moves from the midfield hash mark to the near sideline. And they order horns. Didn't say that the band, by the way, for our radio audience, wearing white shoes, black trousers. The stripe on the West Point style uniform is red with white trim. So West Point style red jacket trimmed in white and black. No Shakos tonight, but the band is wearing the uniforms from the old school. You'd like to see those band uniforms. Okay, coming up next now will be the Jasper band. We look forward to them. The Carthage band is in Region 21. Again, they go to contest on the 8:45 on the 18th. So they got about 3 weeks before contest. The Jasper band is in Region 10. That's the Beaumont region. They're setting up their auxiliary right now. And I tell you what, we're going to take a quick 30 seconds and we'll be back with their performance.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this, and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you understand your current insurance coverage? Are you covered for all the things you need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
Okay, we await the Jasper band to make their way onto the field here. The auxiliary is set up. This will be a core-style band, and the melodic percussion set up in the pit right in front of the 50-yard line here off the field, which is the normal spot for that. Looks like the drill team is making their way onto the field now. The drill team uniform, by the way, white Rangerette style boot. The captains or officers are in white trimmed in red. And the drill team itself, their uniform is a red sequin uniform. Looks like it's trimmed in silver and white. And across the way at the far sideline, the band is setting up, getting ready for their entrance.
The Dazzlers are under the direction of Jamel Powell. This week, we proudly recognize two of our Dazzlers. Our Dazzler of the Week, Cameron Brock. And our Social Butterfly of the Week, Zaria Hadnot. Tonight, the Crimson Dazzlers will light up the field with their exciting kick routines to the song, Call Me. Ladies, the field is yours.
Eric, were you able to hear what they're going to be playing? I couldn't pick it up with our microphone. I was hoping you might could. We'll wait and see. Maybe we'll recognize it. And the drill team is performing right now, and our microphone is not going to be able to pick that up, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more halftime when the band starts performing.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with your State Farm homeowners insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Agent Tate Barber, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can help you make sure you get the discount you deserve. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Agent Tate Barber, at 903-693-7555 or stop by my office, 1502 West Panola, directly across the street from McDonald's, to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Nobody does it better than the 10-time state champion Carthage Bulldogs and your friends here at Pippin Motor Company. Whether it's a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or pre-owned vehicle, Pippin has you covered. Serving this community for 75 years, we do it better. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Good luck to the Carthage Bulldogs chasing state championship number 11.
Drill team still on the field here at Jasper Stadium, doing a high kick. And they conclude their performance. This is the Jasper drill team. Jasper band across the way. Now the band is stretched from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line. It looks like individuals standing on each of the yard lines. They have 3 drum majors and their auxiliary black flags. We'll get a closer look to that uniform in just a second, but it's going to be primarily a black uniform, wearing black shoes. The trousers are black. They're going to have that probably a burgundy coat or a extremely dark red coat with a white shoulder. One shoulder is white for the drum majors, and the burgundy sash on the uniform. This is a drill team, and they're bringing out their props, which is legal. You'll see this in the Beaumont area. You'll also see a lot of this up in the Region 4 in the Texarkana area as well.
And now on the figure halftime statement is the Jasper High School Band. Tonight we will be presenting this year's contest and halftime show, which is entitled Heartbreaker, and features music by Pat Benatar. Lady Gaga.
And the show theme is the Heartbreaker.
Soloist Alyssa
And
Ellis.
the prop that they have for our radio audience, it looks like it's a broken heart out on the middle of the field.
Our section of the week is our color guard section. And our symbol of the week is JVR Garland.
Here again, uniform, black shoes, black trousers, burgundy front, trimmed in black. Auxiliary are wearing solid black sequin uniform, and it looks like the flag that they're using right now will be a solid black flag as well. Again, the band is stretched from the 10-yard line to the 15-yard line to my right. Here, well, let's go see if we can pick up the band sounds. And with the half step, the band moves forward toward the near sidelines. Drum cadence. And the drum ensemble is in the middle of the band. You can hear the tuned percussion. Right now, the band instruments are facing up and down the field rather than the press box. They're going to be turning and facing us here in just a second. And with our mics being over at the visitor stands, you're going to be able to hear much more percussion than you will anything else. Band goes into a side step. Much like the Carthage band, we see members of the cheerleading squad, members of the drill team, and the band program as well. It takes this classification, and you have to takes a little bit of everybody to make it work. Auxiliary flag members in the back, they're standing in a chevron. Again, the theme is Heartbreaker here with the Jasper band this evening. Not real sure of the date of the contest for the Region 10 or the Beaumont region, but normally it falls about at the same time or a week before the Carthage contest. I know in Region 4 the competition is on the 12th and the 15th. Region 4's competition will be in Mount Pleasant, Texas, where Region 21 will be in Longview. Woodwind Auxiliary makes their way to the side here as they do their side step. Auxiliary in the middle of the square that they performed. Melodic percussion in the pit. 3 drum majors that they have. Auxiliary members change flags now. They go into almost a sunburst colored flag. Mellophone playing a solo at field. As the band does a side step. I don't know that player, but she did an outstanding job. Good quality. And I'm going to tell you what, the marching, that mellophone and that marching French horn is a difficult horn to play. They've got those bells facing forward. Most of the time, most everybody overplays those instruments, and you get a little bit of a distorted sound. However, that band member right there did an outstanding job. And normally they'll have a slow movement, which is what they're doing right now, and then change tempo. Looks like that's about what they're about to do next. As the band members go into, I'll refer to that as a quick step. And the props move toward the midfield. They move the broken heart prop toward the 50-yard line right at center of the field. Here's the tempo picking up. That's where I wish I had that parabolic mic. And the flags have moved to more of a psychedelic, and each flag has a broken heart on it as they continue with their theme. Jasper band gets ready to do their conclusion, and again we apologize for not being able to pick up the music because our mic's on the far side. That's just one of those things. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with Larry Allen and our stats for halftime in just a moment.
Do you understand your current insurance coverage? Are you covered for all the things you need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
It's tailgate time in East Texas, and where do you go to get your fixings? I go to Panola Processing. Whether you need hamburger patties, ribs, steaks, or just hot dogs, don't settle for less, get the best. That's what you find at Panola Processing. They're located at 501 County Road 407. If you give them a call before you go, they'll have everything cut to your liking and ready to pick up. Call 903-690-0430. Panola Processing, where you drive a little and save a lot.
Well, that'll conclude our halftime performance here at the Jasper. By the way, if you just joined us, Jasper is trailing the Carthage Bulldogs. They score 35-0. Larry, if you're ready, we'll turn it back over to you and get some halftime stats. And we need to make sure that we recognize the fact that these stats are being brought to you by the First Methodist Church.
All right, and Jerry, I need to make sure that we recognize Bulldog Automotive. Carthage called 3 timeouts in the first half, and we make our best effort here at getting all these in, but I don't think I acknowledge that. Bulldog Automotive is your one-stop shop for your automotive needs just off the square in downtown Carthage. Again, they are sponsoring the Bulldog timeouts this year.
Their name good, Larry. They got a good name.
They
Bulldog,
got that, sure. Absolutely. All right, let's take a look at the stats, and then we'll give you the halftime scoring. First downs, Carthage with 11, Jasper with 3. Carthage 24 yards on the ground, Jasper negative 17. Now Jasper has negative 17 partly because, remember, they had that big loss on that one bad snap on the punt. That was a 29-yard loss on that play. So Carthage 24, Jasper negative 17 through the air. Carthage 13 of 17 for 194. Jasper 4 of 6 for 61. So the total yardage, Carthage 218, Jasper 44. Each team had a turnover. Penalties, Carthage 4 for 25, Jasper 3 for 21. Carthage did not punt. Jasper punted 3 times for a 36-yard average. Now, if you're wondering, okay, Carthage leading by 5 touchdowns, and they've only got 194 yards of total offense. Well, that's because we had a couple of touchdowns that did not add anything to the offensive totals because of the form of the touchdown that it was, what it represented. So the touchdowns go like this. First quarter, 5:45, 8-yard pass to J.D. Edwards, 7-0. First quarter, 4:44 left to play, so just a minute and 1 second later, a fumble return by DeQuivius Beck, 18-yard fumble return. So in other words, Jasper lost the fumble on their 18-yard line, and Beck picked it up and took it in for a touchdown. And then 1:53 left to play in the first quarter, a 42-yard punt return. There's another one right there that does not add to your offensive total. 42-yard punt return by Tylen Williams, 21-0. 8:41 to play in the second. 18-yard pass to Bryston Price, 28-0 to score. And 1:39 left to play in the second quarter, a 12-yard pass to Jaden Jeffries. Again, mentioning those timeouts brought to you by Bulldog Automotive, your one-stop shop for your automotive needs just off the square in downtown Carthage. Okay, we're getting ready for the second half kickoff.
And don't forget, Larry, we had a kickoff return call back.
Had one of those called back, correct.
So we had other yardage too.
Second half kickoff, Durand Aesthetics. Bulldog fans, the second half is here, and so are we at Durand Aesthetics and Wellness. We stand for confidence, health, and results. Just like our dogs fight for hard every play, we're here every day to help you look better, feel better, and live stronger. From weight loss and hormones to Botox and beyond, we've got Carthage covered. All right, the Bulldogs getting ready to kick off to Jasper now as we start the second half. Carthage kicking, and they're going to be defending the north goal. Here's a short kick. They're going to take it on a fair catch at the 29-yard line, and that's where Jasper will have it. First down and 10 as they start this possession.
Well, we dominated completely defensively. We didn't give them really anything. They had a small drive there in the middle of the second quarter, but other than that, DeQuivius and Crawford and Purley and Bunch are there to stop them.
All right, so Carthage leading 35-0 as we start the third quarter. Remember, next week we go to Bay City to face San Benito. San Benito, a 6A school. South edge of San Benito, the city of San Benito, is 2 miles from the Mexico border. And so we meet in Bay City. Okay, here we go. First down and 10 for Jasper at their 30-yard line. Armstrong, the quarterback. Snap back to him, hands off to Brooks. Brooks going to his right, now goes back to his left as he was hemmed in there. Now up the middle, and I tell you what, he winds up picking up a couple of yards. 2 yards on the play, second down and 8 from their 32.
I think Caleb Smith was the one that got him first time, and then he got loose from that, and he ended up getting positive territory. He was about a 2 or 3 yard loss, but he couldn't wrap him up, and the young man got a little yardage out of it. Where are you listening from tonight? 903-692-3836.
Okay, got a score from my good friend Joe Hale. Kilgore leading Pine Tree at halftime. They start district play this week. That 4A that 4A Division I district. Pine Tree losing there at halftime to Kilgore 28-0. Second down and 8. Second and 8 for Jasper at their own 32-yard line. All right, Armstrong, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Snap back to him, hands off to Brooks. Brooks going to his left, then cut back to the right, and picked up a yard or two. It's going to bring up third down and long. We got a whistle because a helmet came off of a Jasper player, so he has to come out.
I do have some scores, though.
Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give one.
We got Gilmer playing Brennan tonight in Longview. That's a 5A Division II school ranked in the top 10. They played them last year as well. Brennan's leading 35-7 with 7:29 left in the third quarter.
Okay.
I got Texas County Pleasant Grove 21, Sunnyvale 17 with 2:49 in the third quarter.
Third down and 6. Third down and 6 for Jasper from their own 34-yard line. Snap back to Armstrong. Armstrong hands off to Brooks. Brooks has running room to the right side, 35, 40, 45 midfield, 45-yard out of bounds over there. So that's going to be a nice gain. It goes from the 34, and it goes across midfield. That's going to be a pickup of 20 yards.
And Purley was there to make the tackle, but he just made a move and left Purley, and he went down the sidelines. That was really a good play by them, a good run by the running back, really.
And now their rushing total for the ball game is now positive. Remember they had that 29-yard loss on the bad snap on the punt, so that put them in big-time negative yardage rushing, but now it's positive after that gain. So first down and 10 for Jasper at the Carthage 46. 10:43 to play in the third. Carthage leading at 35-0. Two receivers split to the right, one to the left. Ball is on the right hash. Here's No, they're going to throw left. This ball is almost intercepted. Boy, we timed that. That was Jace Harris
And
almost coming up with a pick.
If he didn't overthrow it, Larry, that was a pick six. He overthrew it. Maybe you saw him out the corner of his eye and elevated the pass, but Jace had that one for a touchdown.
Well, Jasper's going. I guess they're throwing quarterback number 17 now. I've seen him a couple of times in there in the first half.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so that is a new quarterback.
Number 17.
I did not get a full Jasper roster this week, so can't give you that young man's name. It's second down and 10 now for Jasper from the Carthage 46. Snap back to him. Hands off to the running back, and he is stacked up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss. Immediately hit after he got the handoff. 2-yard loss back to the 48.
I tell you what, that was Smith on the tackle. You know, he came in last year quite a bit when we had those awesome 4 linemen, but he came in, we didn't miss a beat, and now he's getting better. Right then, he put the stop on it.
3rd down and 12 now for Jasper at the Carthage. We've been still 28 seconds left to play, or left on the play clock.
And they just standing around. Jasper
doesn't,
we're not getting in a hurry either.
3rd down and 12 for Jasper from the Carthage 48 as they run time off the clock here. Down 35 zip. 2 receivers split to each side. Snap back to the quarterback. This quarterback is looking down the middle. Throws deep middle. This ball is caught. It is caught down there at about the 17-yard line. Looked like we had pretty good coverage, but they come up with a reception.
We did, and Thailand, I think, didn't see the ball coming, and it was underthrown, and the young man just stopped, pulled up, caught the ball with several Bulldogs around him.
There were a number of passes in last week's game where our guys were pretty close to it. Looked like we had pretty good coverage, but they were completed. There we had good coverage, but the completion goes for 31. They have it now 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 17. Here's a quarterback throwing into the end zone, no one there. And that was a miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver. No one within 15 yards of that.
And there was a single coverage out there, and they saw that. And but he went down and out, and it was down and up. And ball landed in the end zone out of bounds.
So that makes it now 2nd down and 10. This is the best drive that Jasper has had tonight. This is the first time they've been in the red zone down here. 1st down and now it's 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 for Jasper at the Carthage 17. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hands off to the running back up the middle, and he is hit immediately. He may get 1 out of that. No, he won't. No gain on the play.
I think that was number 26 for the Dogs. Ethan Portley on the tackle. Single tackle by himself.
That's Purley, 25.
Purley? Okay.
Yeah, just going back to that pass play, we had one, like you said, Mark, Thailand underneath and a defensive back over the top, but it was underthrown, and Thailand kept running down the field, didn't turn around and find the ball.
3rd down and 10 now for Jasper at the Carthage 17. Here's the rush on the quarterback. He's going to be sacked. Big sack that time by the big guy. And that is going to be a huge loss on the play.
Caleb Smith, again, I called his name earlier, and I've called his name a couple of times tonight. And he's playing good defensive line.
That is a loss of 8. And so that loss of 8 puts their rushing total back in negative territory. Negative 3 yards for the game on the ground for Jasper with 7:52 to play in the 3rd quarter. And again, the play clock. Still 20 seconds on it. All right, it's now 4th down, and they're going to go for it. 4th down and 18 from the 35-yard line. 4th down and 18 from the 25-yard line, 25-yard line. All right, snap back to Armstrong. Here we come with a blitz. Throw over the middle in the end zone. This ball is intercepted at the goal line. Back to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's got 45 midfield, 45, 40, and out of bounds at the Jasper 35-yard line. Out of bounds at the 35. Here comes the flag in.
Our coaches running down there. They're wanting the other boys wanting to punish that guy. And then we have a hat fly off, so there's multiple penalties here. But
another flag.
You got players running from the sidelines from Jasper on there. You have a hat, a flag, and another flag.
Wow, it's raining.
Okay, who picked that one off?
Thailand.
Okay.
And he threw him. He got him tackled, but he threw him out of bounds about 3 or 4. Like, wait a second here, our Bulldogs, and then there was penalties everywhere. So.
Well, here's the deal. If you got players from the other bench leaving the field, if I remember correctly, the rule is they're automatic ejection. They just got to know the numbers.
That is correct.
Which
there's our rules guy again.
But there's definitely I don't know if we retaliate, if there's going to be retaliation, from against us.
We did have guys crowd around it right there, but I didn't see anybody do anything but trying to pick Thailand up. But
yes, I guess they could flag our guys from leaving the bench too if they, I don't know, but definitely coming across the field.
See, I don't know where he went out of bounds. If he's in within the 20 to 20 is where the team can be, 20 to 20. So
okay, we've got a man down for an injury on the far end of the field. Jerry, let's take a timeout.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see it either.
Discover the Hobby Horse just off the square in historic downtown Carthage. Jewelry, clothing, home decor, and gifts for every occasion. All with style and charm you'll love. Your perfect find is waiting at 119 West Sabine Street, right here in the heart of Carthage. Stop in today and see why every visit feels like a little discovery. The Hobby Horse is official Bulldog backer. Go Dogs!
We have an official timeout. We'll be back right after this.
When you need a set of tires, call Leo Graves at Graves Tires in Carthage. Their number, 903-693-4841. At Graves, you always save. They are located at 809 East Sabine in Carthage, which is right next door to the Dairy Queen. Now, whether you need a set of brand new name brand tires or you need a set of good quality used tires, you can find them at Graves. Aligned and balanced and ready to go. And you will still have change in your pocket. That's at Graves Tire in Carthage.
Champions. They're not just made in competition, they're built in every classroom, where curiosity sparks innovation, in every lesson where hard work turns challenges into triumphs, in every act of kindness where compassion helps create future leaders, in every encouragement of dedicated teachers, in every show of support in a close-knit community, in every tradition that inspires excellence. This is Carthage ISD, where champions are educated.
And we are still in an official timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
If you live in Texas, and especially if you live in the country, everyone knows you need a truck. And XL Ford has your truck for whatever needs you have. From the F-150 to the F-350, your perfect truck is at XL Ford. You can even customize it online at xlford.net. And if they don't have it on the lot, they'll get it for you fast. As always, right on the loop and right on the price.
There's nothing like the great food found at the Texas Tea Room on the square in downtown Carthage. The Texas Tea Room is the perfect place to admire Carthage's history and inspire our future. The Sunday special is chicken and dressing, chicken fried steak, and meatloaf. The Texas Tea Room is open Sunday and Monday 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Tuesday through Friday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. The Texas Tea Room, located in the historic First National Bank building on the Carthage downtown square.
Again, we have an official timeout. We have an injured player, so we'll be back in just a moment.
It's great savings at Carthage Furniture. Find an 18 cubic foot GE refrigerator in black or white for just $6.99 delivered. Monty has a queen size mattress and box spring, only $3.99. Or choose a queen size mattress that you can sleep on either side, and the box springs priced at $5.99. Check out these Frederick air conditioners, 8,000 BTU at $249, or a 10,000 BTU unit, $539. That's delivered and installed.
We are in an injury timeout, and Larry, I can't tell which player. Is it a Jasper player?
It's a Jasper
It's a Jasper player, and it's exactly where the interception took place.
That's exactly right. I think he went. This person, I don't know if this kid, but one of them went up to get the ball. It was overthrown and landed in Thailand's hands. And we can't speculate what's wrong with the kid, but we'll be back.
We'll be back.
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soaps. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Bauer Furniture Company, located at 401 West Panola Street in Carthage, Texas, is your authorized Lazy Boy dealer. They are also your authorized Serta bedding dealer as well. Whether you're looking for bedding or a dinette, living room suite, bedroom suite, bar stools, or home decor, you can find it at Bauer Furniture Company, number 903-693-6420. Paul Bauer at Bauer Furniture Company says, come shop with us. And we're still in an official timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Join Anytime Fitness Carthage today and save $60 in enrollment fees. We offer tools and resources for everyone, including weekly classes, tanning services, and the AF app featuring personalized workouts just for you. That's Anytime Fitness Carthage with convenient 24/7 access on 623 West Panola Street. Stop by or give us a call at 903-283-1710 and get started today.
Kick off your weekend with a skydive from 10,000 feet. It's Skydive East Texas, where we offer tandem jumps, group rates, and jump school to build your skills and earn your license. Call to reserve your time at 903-SKYDIVE. That's 903-SKYDIve. Or visit us online at skydiveeasttexas.com.
100% pure adrenaline. All you got to do is jump.
Skydive East Texas, located in Gladewater.
We're still in a injury timeout, an official timeout. We'll be back.
Hey, this is Dr. Brent Stevens from Panola Dental. We've just opened our practice and have some great new patient offers. At Panola Dental, we specialize in family and cosmetic dentistry, including dental implants, orthodontics, and oral surgery. I've been serving the dental community in East Texas for more than 26 years. My staff and I are looking forward to serving you and your family. We are located at 4188 Northwest Loop on the corner of Easy Street and Carthage. Call 903-508-5762 today.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked #1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website pinergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
How could your life look different? More time for what you love, work you enjoy, better pay? Reimagine your future with Panola College. At Panola, you can study your way online or in person in Carthage Center or Marshall. Choose career-ready programs and transfer degrees, plus workforce training. Finish faster with our new accelerated programs using 8 and 16-week courses. And for eligible graduates in Panola and Shelby counties, the Panola College Promise will cover your tuition and fees for up to 3 years. So what's next for you? Visit Panola.edu today.
You know, Larry, the medical staff, they move slowly, as they should. They take their time, and the situation at the present time, it is a Jasper football player.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
From the oil
field to the football field, excellence starts with hard work, precision, and heart. At UWeld, we fabricate quality assets for the upstream, midstream, and downstream sectors. And we know greatness is built, not born. That's why we're proud to support the Carthage Bulldogs in their quest for an unbelievable 11th state championship. You've got the grit, the grind, and the whole town behind you. Let's go get what's ours. Find us on the web at www.uweldusa.com.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Again, still in a official timeout here at Jasper Stadium. Carthage is leading Jasper, by the way, and we're at the clock says 7:07, 35-0. We'll be back with more right after this.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
Well, he raised his hand.
Yep,
so
that's a good sign.
Yes. So it was serious, and when it's serious, they take precautions. And
as they should.
That gurney was out here quick. It just took them a while to get him over on the board. And I guess he's going to, I don't know what kind of injury it is, but we don't speculate. We just hope the young man is okay.
Well, here again, it was good to see him raise his arm up. It's good to see the medical staff take the time that they should be taking.
And they didn't put him on that board either, so that's kind of a good sign too, where they have to roll you over onto a board.
Right.
So they put him in a regular roll
okay,
away.
We kind of need to recap a little bit, Larry, because I've almost lost exactly what was going on. We had all kind of flags.
We had the interception return by Tylen Williams, and he returned it to the 33, and then some flags which have not yet been explained, possibly some on both teams. And Carthage is going to have the football. We know that. And it's going to be 1st and 10, and they have it spotted at the 33. So, okay, I guess. Okay, Dustin, I never saw any penalties explained. Did you?
I hadn't either, and if they're spotting at the 3, I guess it was offsetting.
Okay.
Personal foul, dead ball. Against the defense.
Personal foul, dead ball against the defense.
Declined.
Okay, I don't understand that because I think it was a dead ball thing.
We got new kids in the game.
Okay, 1st down and 10. And here's Surratt throwing, and it is caught at the 15, or the 20, pardon me, down to the 15-yard line. That's going to be a completion of 18 yards. Was that Surratt who threw that one?
Yes, that's number 19, Anthony Kroll.
Sophomore. Yeah, Surratt did throw it.
Yeah, there was 3 flags, but only one call for it. I mean, the last one was a hat for the Jasper players leaving the bench.
So Crow caught that. Okay, that's a Howes AC and Electrical 1st down, and we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Jasper 15-yard line. And here's the handoff going to Benny Smith. Benny Smith around the left side to the 15, to the 10, inside the 10. And it's going to be spotted at about the 8-yard line, I believe, for a gain of about 7 yards.
He got to the outside and pursuit from behind, sideways caught him, but not after a good gain. And, Benny has been carrying the ball late in the ball games, but he's not been the featured back. Well, one injury away, and you're featured back, and so at least we have a great back.
And in case you've just joined us, only 3 carries in the first half for KJ Edwards. Coach Surratt saying in halftime in the interview that he tweaked his ankle, so he is not in there. 2nd down and 5 at the Jasper 10. Handoff to Benny. Benny up the middle. He is going to have another Howes AC and Electrical 1st down as he gets down to the 5-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Just simple dive right up the middle and let him carry forward. His offensive lineman is pushing forward, and good gain for a 1st down.
red zone, first down, not a bad deal.
That's right. And Kelly's collision zone.
Ready's okay. So ready zone, red zone for Kelly's collision, correct. And how's AC an electrical first down? All right, first down and 10 now for Carthage. First and goal, I should say, at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5. Carthage leading at 35-0. 5:10 to play in the third quarter. Surratt going to be under center. He sends a receiver to each side. We got a wing on the left side. And Surratt this time rolls to his right, looking to throw into the end zone. He does. This ball is caught for a touchdown. Incomplete.
He dropped it.
He dropped the ball. So that'll be an incomplete pass.
It was a little bit behind him, Larry. He kind of rised down there. You know, he did bootleg out, and when he looked, there was coverage there. He led him, but not quite enough.
So it's now second down and goal for Carthage at the Jasper 5. That stopped the clock with 4:54 left to play in the third quarter. All right, Surratt going to be under center this time. He has a man split out to each side. Tight end over on the right side. Wing left now goes motion right. Here's the handoff. It goes to Benny. Benny up the middle into the end zone for a touchdown. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 5 yards for Benny Smith.
He was led in the line by number 19, and he made a cut back to that. Nobody really touched him. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another House AC and Electrical first down. 5-yard touchdown for Benny Smith. And the Bulldogs now lead at 41-0. Okay.
That's probably the last one.
All right, so we'll take a break here. Dogs up 42-0.
We'll be back.
Since 1981, Red Oak Insurance is your Panola County Germania agency. Your visit is welcome anytime the office is open at 1410 West Panola. But because Red Oak agents put customer service first, you'll find their cell phone numbers on their business cards. Whether you live in town, have a 100-acre farm, or just built your dream barn dominium, Red Oak Insurance Agency tailors insurance for all three. Ask around. May God watch over you on your next journey. Red Oak Insurance Agency.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the Bulldogs getting ready to kick off, leading at 42-0, 4:47 to play in the third quarter. If you've just joined us, we had a injury delay here in this third quarter. Here's a high kick, short kick. They're going to take it on a fair catch at the 33-yard line, and that's where Jasper will have it. Again, 4:47 left to play in the third. Carthage up by 6 touchdowns, 42-0.
Hey, Larry, they're listening to us from Texarkana, from Sealy, Texas, Nash, Texas, Alaska and Yukon moose hunting, Roanoke, Texas, Houston, McKinney. K-Gas is going everywhere.
Where in Alaska?
You said the Yukon.
The Yukon.
Alaska and Yukon.
Okay.
Moose hunting now. It might have been North Panola County, you know.
All right.
You never know these.
First down and 10 for Jasper at their own 34-yard line. They send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's a handoff to the running back coming to his left. And he gets free, 35, 40, 45. And he is going to pick up a first down. That's going to be a nice gain for them. It's going to be a gain of 13 yards.
Aiden Bagley on the tackle. You know, Aiden Bagley's Rat Bagley's grandson. He played at Carthage High School years ago.
Well,
Went
we got
to Louisiana Tech. So
new defensive lineman. We got 54, 70, 72, and
54 is Ollie Walker. 72, thank you, is Cooper Crawford.
Number 70.
And 70 is James. No, that's going to be Cooper Knighton.
We'll go with the linebackers next.
Okay, thank you. First down and 10 for Jasper from their 47. Hand off to running back over the left side, across midfield to the 46. That's going to be a gain of 7 yards.
Jax Thomas on the tackle for the Dogs. There's a lot of new ones out there.
So linebackers outside is 32.
Okay, 32 is Seth Wedgeworth.
At 10 is an outside linebacker.
Thank you. That's Jax Thomas.
He just
And then
made
you
the
got
tackle.
26 and 20 in the middle.
26 is Ethan Portley, and 20 is Aiden Bagley.
And then pretty much our starting secondaries in there. They moved Jace Harris back to safety.
Okay, second down and 3 for Jasper at the Carthage 46. Second down and 3. We got 3:20 left to play here in the third. Carthage up 42-0. Long signal count here. Here's the handoff, and it goes to Brooks, and Brooks is wrapped up for a loss there. That's going to be a loss.
Wedgeworth.
Seth Wedgeworth on the tackle.
It's going to be a loss of 3.
So there's a lot of backups, mainly the backups, but our defensive backfield is pretty much intact.
So it's now 3rd and 6 after that loss of 3. The ball is on the Carthage 49. We've got 2:40 and counting left to play here in the third quarter. Carthage leading Jasper 42-0. Next week we go to Bay City to face San Benito on Friday night. 7 o'clock start, 7 o'clock kickoff. 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 from the Carthage 49. Snap back to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to throw to the right. This ball is incomplete.
Flag.
And here comes a flag.
And that might have been a good flag. Because he was beat and had to grab him from behind. And so that might be a good thing right there.
Shoot. Okay, flag on the play. And so that's going to be penalty against Carthage.
He was in single coverage out there, and he might have been beat. Looks like he grabbed him and pulled him down. So.
Okay, that's going to be a 15-yarder right there. Gives Jasper a first down at the Carthage 34. First down at the Carthage 34. Ball is on the left hash. Jasper in a shutout so far. Carthage up 42-0. Here's the quarterback throwing left this time. This ball is caught, and then he's tackled immediately. He had to go up in the air to pull that one down, and that's the starting quarterback right there who made that catch.
Thomas on the tackle.
Armstrong.
You know Darren Preston doesn't want to give up a penny. You know that. He's out there.
Now we got Ralston Reed, 35, coming in for Jace Harris at the safety position. Still got Ty Lynn and Trey Gant. Ty Lynn at the safety, Trey Gant at the corner, then Amari Shepard at the other corner.
And we're down now to 1:40 to go in the ball game, in the third quarter, I should say. Carthage leading at 42-0. Jasper first, make it 3rd down and 10 at the Carthage 34. Ball is on the left hash. Quarterback's going to be in the shotgun again. Receiver split to the right, twins to the left. And here's a handoff to the running back going to the left. Not any running room over there. That is Brooks, the starting tailback.
That's Jax Thomas.
And he is tossed out of bounds.
Jax Thomas was to turn that play in. He ended up making the tackle.
That's going to be a loss of 1. So their rushing yardage now is 13. They threw him out of bounds, but they keep the clock running. 53 seconds left to play now in the third quarter. Carthage leading at 42-0. It is 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11 for Jasper at the Carthage 35. 3rd down and 11. So they're going to send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The ball is on the left hash. Snap back to the quarterback. Quarterback fakes it. He has it himself, and he's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked. That's officially a sack right there because it is a loss of 1 back to the 36.
Aiden Bagley on the tackle along with number 72 there, Cooper Crawford. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
That is going to be the last play of the third quarter. So Carthage leads it at the end of 3. It's Carthage 42, Jasper nothing after 3.
Choosing the right healthcare provider can be a difficult task. Hope Community Medicine is here for you. Whether you need medical, OBGYN, or behavioral health services, it is our mission to provide access to high-quality healthcare regardless of your ability to pay. With 5 convenient locations Carthage, Tenaha, Center, and St. Augustine to better serve your family. Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
Maxflow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, Maxflow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. Maxflow Chemicals of Texas.
Hey, I just noticed something. Okay, in the first 3 games this year, we've had a 7-man officiating crew, and this is only 4. Maybe there were, usually there's no less than 5. Maybe there were 5 and
there's
one of
5.
them was injured.
There's 5.
1, 2, 3. Okay, excuse me, there are 5. That's right, there are 5. But there's not 7. Okay, fourth down and 10 now for Jasper. 4th and 10. They're going to throw, and this ball is tipped and almost picked off. It's incomplete, and Carthage will have the football at their own 34-yard line.
A lot of backups in the game and stopped them. They had most of their starters in, and they're just trying to get something on the board. And we're not giving it to them. Now we got a lot of new kids coming in.
So we should have, I'm going to guess, Case and Burchett will be at quarterback.
Yes.
Okay, 76 is coming in.
Jackson Biggs.
Yep.
55.
55.
55 is Jeremiah Earl.
65.
51 is Cason Witten. 65 is James Cook. Okay, 1st and 10 for Carthage at our 34. And Burchett is the quarterback. Burchett on a handoff, going left to the 35, to the 40, and stopped at the 41-yard line. Who is that young man?
Number 24.
24. 24 is Sean Bundy.
Yeah, old Sean put his shoulder down there and ran over one. Had good yardage on 1st down.
Okay, so
you got 59 in there.
So Bundy for 8 yards. 59 is going to be Braden Dieter. So it's 2nd down and 2. 10:33 left to play in the 4th quarter. Carthage leading 42-0 here at Jasper High School. Burchett, the quarterback, going to be under center. Bundy, the tailback behind him. Handoff Bundy. Bundy hit in the backfield.
Yeah.
Going to be a loss.
Wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Loss of 3.
As soon as he got hit.
Loss of 3.
Larry, I was going to ask you.
Yes, sir.
How close, since we got a little time, how close would Jet be to Bogey's record in total yardage? How close could KJ be to Tevin Pipkins' total yardage for the career?
I got to look that up.
It's going to be Keontae is who he's going to be on that.
Okay.
Have to look that up. 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 for Carthage. 9:40 left to play in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 5 for Carthage. They have it at their own 39. Burchett, the quarterback. Bundy, the tailback. A receiver to each side. Handoff Bundy. Bundy right side. Bundy for 1 to the 40.
And the helmet came off from somebody.
Bundy for 1. And so that will bring up 4th down.
It's going to be our running back that lost his helmet.
Yep.
24.
He'll have to come out of the game. So 4th down, will we try a punt here, or will we go for it? Guess we'll go for it.
So we'll see what the Bulldogs elect to do. For one thing, let's take advantage of that slow play clock and run it all the way down. 8:55 left to go. 26 seconds left on the play clock. 26 seconds. Yeah, the guy with the play clock, he's starting it slow and late, as Dustin said, about 5 seconds. Okay, 4th down and 4. Burchett, the quarterback. Quarterback goes to the left, incomplete. Incomplete pass. And so now that will give it over to Jasper.
And the clock runs.
Bulldogs have not gave up a point tonight, and I guarantee you Darren Preston doesn't want to give up a point. Even with his number 2s in, he wants them to play hard.
Game clock running, play clock stationary at 25.
Referee there, he just signaled it in then.
Okay, he did
change
signal it in now. Okay, so it's first down and 10. First down and 10 for Jasper now at the Carthage 40. 7:40 left to play in the ball game. Carthage leading 42-0 here. Ball on the left hash. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snap back to him, and he's going to keep it himself. A little bit of a mix-up in the backfield. Looked like he wanted to hand it off. No one was there, and he loses 5. Loses 5 yards.
71. That was one. Zunga.
One Zuniga.
Zuniga.
So a loss of 5 makes it 2nd and 15 for Jasper at the Carthage 45.
Allie Walker's in there, number 54.
2nd and 15. And they're going to throw deep left side. This ball is incomplete. Down inside the 10-yard line. That brings up now 3rd and 15.
I imagine that had been uncatchable. That thing was 10 yards over everybody.
And the clock running.
Even with the complete pass.
Even with the incomplete pass. That's right.
Let's do it. Okay, here you go.
Incidentally, Carthage won the JV game last night. That was the only game of sub-varsity. No junior high games last night. No freshman game. The Carthage JV won it 41-0. With the clock running some in the. Okay, Jasper has a man offside on this side. Now he backs up. Snap back to the quarterback. Hand off to the running back coming to his right. 40. He breaks it 35, 30. That's going to be a first down there to the 29. So he picks up 16 yards.
And the tackle was Jaquelius Rockmore. That's their starting running back, Larry. He's still in the ball game.
So that first down puts Jasper at the Carthage 29. 5:45 to play. Boy, you were right, Coach Preston. I don't care. And I tell you what, this is important because if it's a shutout, the defense doesn't have to run on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's an incentive.
So there is an incentive for a shutout here. Okay, they're going to throw right. This ball is incomplete. Incomplete pass.
He tried a quick slant. Uh-oh, there's all kinds of flags on the field now, Larry. Somebody's got his helmet off on
okay,
Jasper's side.
That should be a dead ball foul on somebody.
Let's see what he says. 5:14 left. You know, other than that, they were running the clock during these, you know, even on a penalty, they was running it. There's a big discussion going on between the referee and the umpire.
Again, a 5-man crew tonight. This is the first time in this season that we've had a 5-man crew instead of 7.
There's a shortage
and
of those guys.
I have no idea which chapter they're from. My guess would be Beaumont, but I don't know.
Well, if y'all want to go over some scores real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Legion Fields beat Beckville 48-21.
Okay.
Brenham beat Gilmer 49-7. All right, Texarkana and Sunnyvale close 35-30. Texarkana leading with 2 minutes and 14 seconds in the fourth quarter. Kilgore 35, Longview, Pine Tree 0 with 4:45 in the fourth quarter. Van 50, Brownsboro 18 in the third quarter with 2:40 left. And here's a big one. Lindale 55, Chapel Hill 28 with 11 minutes and 51 seconds in the fourth.
It was a face mask against Carthage, unsportsmanlike against Jasper, and so they offset.
But he kicked the kid out.
So
Jasper's
71, I think.
71 for Jasper's going to the.
He's going to the house.
Okay, second down and 10 now for Jasper at the Carthage 29. Snap back to the quarterback. He wants to throw in left for the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. That brings up third down now. Third down at the 29. Clock is running.
I tell you what, Kilgore has just made mincemeat of people since they played us.
Here's another district opponent. Athens 33, Waco Conley 21 with 8:18 in the third quarter. Bullard 28, T 20, 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Let's see, here's another one. Center and Madisonville are tied up at 14 apiece, 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. And Stephenville big over Waco La Vega 61-21 with 1:10 in the third quarter left.
Whoa, wow.
They're bigger.
Yeah, Stephenville's for a Division I, you know.
Okay.
Check on Tatum. I think Tatum won.
Yes, they demolished Sabine.
Okay, third down and 10 now.
45-10.
As for Jasper, third down and 10. Throw in deep, right side end zone, incomplete down there. Good coverage. Nice coverage down there for the Bulldogs by Jacelius Rockmore.
Yeah, he got in front of the guy and then made sure he didn't catch it.
Nice coverage by Jacelius Rockmore. All right, that brings up fourth down now. So we get the ball back here, and we're going to run out the clock.
We sure are.
We get it back here. We stop them here. We're going to run out the clock.
Hey, Dustin, is the team next week, have they won a game?
When I checked last week, they were 0-3 last week.
Okay, so it's fourth down and 10 for Jasper at the Carthage 29. We hold them here again, and we're going to run out the clock. 5 seconds still left on that clock, on that game clock. They send him man in motion to the left. Snap back to the quarterback. He's got it under heavy pressure. Going to be sacked. Oh, Purley makes a great play, and we're going to get the ball back and run out the clock and go home. Big play there by Purley. The line of scrimmage was the 29, and it's going to be a loss of about 10 yards.
And the clock, even on the change of possession, is still running. So, Bulldogs, we undefeated.
Be undefeated and going up against San Benito.
And hopefully KJ is okay.
And again, for the hope that is the case. And for those of you who did not go to Bay City last year, this is a very nice stadium. Very nice.
Just a long ways away.
It's just a long ways away, is right.
Through Houston.
Yeah. All right, the quarterback is Burchett. Burchett hands off. This should be Bundy, I think. Bundy picks up a few yards. It's going to go from the 39 to the 43. So Bundy for 4 yards.
2 minutes and counting. They just need to take their time hitting. 40 seconds left on the play clock. All right, Mr. Burchett, just take your time.
Yeah, run it. What? Oh, they stopped it for the 2-minute timeout.
Okay, we'll take one as well.
Starting a new project? Kane Hardware and Lumber is right in your neighborhood, ready to help, because do it yourself doesn't mean do it alone. Locally managed and operated, they know your name. Walk in and they treat you like family. There to celebrate life's biggest moments right alongside you. From your first home to your first grandbaby, they're all about relationships and community, not transactions. That's what makes them locally strong. Stop in at Kane Hardware and Lumber today, 224 South Shelby. Why would you shop anywhere else?
Transform your smile at Carthage Dental Center. Our experienced team of Dr. Fowler, Dr. J, and Dr. Perry offer comprehensive dental care from cosmetic dentistry, implants, crowns, and dentures to routine checkups and advanced procedures, all in a friendly and welcoming environment.
We are now accepting new patients, most PPO, insurance, Medicaid, and cash patients. Enjoy a bright, healthy smile with cutting-edge technology. Call now to book an appointment, 903-693-8500.
You know, when you're running the clock, you would think that
you wouldn't stop at the 2 minutes.
That's right. Yeah, if the game is over, why stop at the 2-minute mark? Okay, now I guarantee you, Coach Surratt was talking to the white hat over there, and I assure him the conversation was going like this: look, we want to get going. You want to leave too? Help us out here with this time, and we'll just keep running the ball. Okay, that's Bundy.
Gets a couple yards.
Bundy for a yard. Okay.
We got 35 seconds before we have to snap it again.
So that put us under a minute, but it's just third down. Yeah, it's going to go under a minute here, minute 10. So be sure and stay with us afterwards. We'll have a look at the statistics in the ball game. Carthage, Jasper, first down.
Fumble, picked it up, got a first, almost got a first down.
Okay, so he dropped it and then picked it back up.
He hasn't started it yet. They're still, don't start it
So
now. The time runs out.
Those 3 seconds, 3 yards there for Burchett.
I think there's a 2-second differential.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will.
All right, so we're gonna, we'll run a play, we'll kneel it, and that'll be it. Okay, so the Dogs are gonna win this one. They're gonna wind up with 16 first downs in the ball game. Jasper is gonna wind up with 8.
I think they're going to say that's
it.
Game.
That's the ball game. Okay, so Carthage wins this one 42-0.
Quality care is more than just a promise, it's a hometown tradition. We're proud to have Dr. Elise Tibbs on our team, a Carthage Bulldog through and through. Voted best of Panola County by our community, Dr. Tibbs is passionate about giving back by offering personalized, attentive eye care for every member of your family. Whether you're due for an annual exam, needing new glasses, or simply want trusted care close to home, we've got you covered. Call 903-693-7745 to schedule an appointment or go to CarthageEyeAssociates.com. Carthage Eye Associates. Eye care the way it should be.
In Carthage, Friday nights mean football and cheering on our Bulldogs, but it goes beyond the stadium. At Prosperity Bank, we celebrate the spirit of Carthage ISD, the spirit of excellence in the classroom, character in the community, and teamwork on the field that shapes our future leaders. Whether you're cheering under the lights or helping a student chase their dreams, we are proud to serve you with a wide range of financial products and services. At Prosperity Bank, you can bank with confidence in Carthage. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we'll be back with Larry's wrap-up in just one moment.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
And here's Larry Allen.
Friday night at Jasper High School, the Carthage Bulldogs and the Jasper Bulldogs getting together in the non-district contest. Carthage scoring first on an 8-yard pass to J.D. Edwards, 7-0 Dogs, 5:45 to play in the first. A minute and 1 second later, an 18-yard fumble return by DeQuavius Beck. Carthage was up 14-0. 1:53 to play in the first quarter. A 42-yard punt return by Tylin Williams, and the Carthage lead was 21-0. 8:41 to play in the half. 18-yard pass to Bryson Price. The Dogs were led at that point 28-0. 12-yard pass to Jaden Jeffress for a touchdown, 35-0 Carthage. 1:39 to play in the half. And in the third quarter, Benny Smith on a 5-yard run, and Carthage wins it by a score of 42-0. Here are the stats in the ball game. Carthage with 16 first downs. Jasper had 8. Carthage on the ground 53 yards. Jasper with 13. Through the air, Carthage 14 of 20 for 212. Jasper 6 of 16 for 92. Total yardage, Carthage 265, Jasper 105. Penalties 5 for 40 yards for Carthage, Jasper 3 for 21. Carthage did not punt. Jasper punted 3 times for a 36-yard average. Turnovers, Carthage had 1, Jasper with 2. Jasper now is 1-4 as they head toward district play. Carthage is 4-0, heading to Bay City next Friday night for a 7 o'clock kickoff against San Benito. Once again, your final score Friday night from Jasper High School, the Carthage Bulldogs 42 and the Jasper Bulldogs 0. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen.
You've been listening to a live broadcast of Carthage High School Bulldog football on KGAS 104.3 FM. Our live free video stream has been on EastTexasToday.com. Now stay tuned for the East Texas Scoreboard Show immediately following our broadcast. For Larry Allen, Mark Harris, Eric Lawrence, and Thomas Powell. I'm Jerry Hansen saying good night, everyone.